Returning to the classroom as an adult, Gardner-Webb has over 80 majors awaiting you. In athletics, the Runnin' Bulldogs football season kicks off at home August 29th. Become a part of Bulldog Nation. More at gardner-webb.edu.
Good evening. Welcome into Shelby High football here at Cherryville High School. Brent Pasco and Jeff Jones. This is the Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show here at Cherryville's Rudisill Stadium. And Jeff, this is conference game number 1 of this 2024 season.
Absolutely, and these two teams come in kind of in different directions. Cherryville comes in after losing their last 3 ball games. They won their first game. They beat Avery County by a score of 20-18. Then they lost to West Lincoln 52-0. They lost to Blacksburg, South Carolina 48-12. And they lost to North Gaston last week by a score of 35-2. Golden Lions are 2-2. They defeated Kings Mountain first game of the season 32-16. Then they fell to AC Reynolds by a score of 51-21. Fell to Crest 27-14, and then last week got a hard-fought victory against Olympic by a score of 35-24. So these two teams are, one thing they have in common is they're both 0-0 right now in what matters, which is the conference.
Absolutely. Shelby, the last 2 years, came into their first conference game at 1-3, Jeff. So 2-2 in the non-conference this year, slightly better. And I know Shelby's been sort of a Jekyll and Hyde. We keep calling them from week to week because they'll look great for a quarter and then they'll kind of lose themselves for a couple of quarters and then get it back. So at some point, you look for them to kind of get it going and keep it going if they're going to have a really good season this year. And so one of the good highlights is the fourth quarter last week, Shelby was able to really get things going.
They were, and overall, but for the entire year, they've outscored the opposition 41-17 in the fourth quarter. So they've been a second-half team. What really hurts, though, is in the first quarter, Shelby has yet to score a point. They've given up 37 points and have not scored. And in the second quarter, they've given up 41 by only scoring 28. So when you go into halftime and you've given up 78 points and only scored 28, that just shows why Shelby has been forced to be a second-half team this year.
Yeah, they really had trouble getting things going, haven't scored a point in the first quarter. An offense that really folks were excited about in the preseason. Land Farmer coming off a great sophomore year, but a lot of questions on the offensive line coming into the season. You got some young guys out there and really 4 brand new receivers. And even though everybody's high on this group of receivers, you're still breaking in 4 new guys, and they've got to build that rapport and with the quarterback, and it's taken a few games to do that.
It has, and that they looked really good, scoring 21 straight points in the fourth quarter last week against Olympic, and they're hoping to build on that here to start today. Everybody that knows me knows that I'm always into the history of the series, and the Cherryville-Shelby series, the first game was played way back in 1928, so closing in on 100 years ago. Shelby won the first 4 games, but then for 8 straight games from 1934 to 1941, Shelby did not win. Cherryville won 5, and there were 3 ties. In fact, if you go to 1958, Shelby had won 14 games, Cherryville had won 9, and there were 4 ties. But since 1959, 21 straight games, Shelby has won all 21.
Well, I would say last time Cherryville won, neither of us were born, Jeff, and I'm feeling pretty old these days. So it's been a long time since the Ironmen have won this matchup, but it's homecoming here.
It is.
Cherryville has chosen Shelby for their homecoming opponent, and so it's going to be that kind of night. We'll probably have a little bit longer halftime show for you. Again, right now you're listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. Our broadcast, as always, brought to you by West End Sales in Vail. We'll take a 3-minute break here on our pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about some of the stats for these teams, and we'll give you our Parker Farm service of Kings Mountain. Player to watch, it's Shelby at Cherryville, Week 5, after this.
Help! Help! He's back in town!
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down. It's me, Clint Eatswood, and I can't be stopped. I eat all the wood I see, and there's nothing you can do.
Someone call H&H Pest Control. They'll stop Clint Eastwood.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Stop Clint Eastwood before he destroys your home. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing at 704-482-2847. Online at hhpci.com. Mix and match your GE appliances during the big GE Scratch and Dent truckload sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. The barn is full. They've got to make room for more appliances arriving, so prices have been slashed. All come with a full factory warranty, so now is the time to buy. Also, they have a great selection of used washers and dryers. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. On the right going down, on the left coming up. Hojo Outdoor Power in Shelby has season-ending pricing now through October. Buy a Z-Turf aerator at $4,000 off. Not $400 off. I said $4,000 off. But hurry, offer ends October 31st. But that's not all. All Exmark radius mowers are $700 off. Plus, get 1.9% APR financing for 48 months. And buy now and the warranty resets April 1st. Don't miss these huge savings at Hojo Outdoor Power, 110 Grigg Street in Shelby, off South Lafayette Street. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook, too. The fall garden and flowering plants have arrived at Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain. Come check them out for your home. Also, grass seed, lime, fertilizer, pine needles, and straw. And ask Mr. Bolt about their canned food items, including jalapeno eggs, red hot Polish sausage, local honey apple butter, and lickety-loos barbecue. And add spice to your charcoal with Kingsford charcoal flavoring. 4 flavors to choose from. See Mr. Bolt, Howard, or Kyle, and leave with a smile at Hometown Hardware, 110 South Railroad Avenue, Kings Mountain. For over 60 years, Honda Motorcycles of Shelby has been serving this area, and they continue to do so today. Right now, you'll find a good inventory of dirt bikes, plus 150 and up to 450 models of on- and off-road bikes. See the new 2024 Honda Rebel, along with 4x4 ATVs and side-by-sides, including the Pioneer and the Talon, plus Gold Wings and Trikes. And don't forget about their parts and service department. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at HondaMotorcyclesofShelby.com. Kickoff time means cooler weather, and Innovative Pool Designs in Kings Mountain has some cool weather ideas, like their Coyote and Bull grills. There's nothing like it. And new for you athletes, the Viking Cold Plunge with ice cold therapy. Check it out. Plus, check out their Thermosauna. Just breathe, relax, and repeat. And spas and hot tubs by Shoreline. And financing is available with low down payments and no money down with approved credit for qualified buyers. Innovative Pool Designs, 629 East King Street in Kings Mountain. Online at ipdnc.com. Like them on Facebook, too. It's Fries Friday at Jam & Jay's Pizza in Shelby. Yes, on Fridays, take 20% off any fry order. Build your own plate of fries. And did you know you can get hamburgers, hot subs, and chicken tenders at Jam & Jay's? And listen to this. On Tuesdays, take 30% off basic pizzas. It's Wing Wednesday, where you get 10% off. And Thursday, take 20% off specialty pizzas. Check out online offers at jamandjayspizza.com. Jam & Jay's Pizza, 1011 Grove Street in Shelby, right behind KFC. Open Tuesday and Wednesday, 11 to 8, Thursday and Friday, 11 to 9, and 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. on Sunday for lunch.
All right, welcome back to our Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show. And it's time for our national anthem, so we're going to take another break here on our pregame show. We'll be back after this.
Your land, your vision. At James River Equipment, we know every property is unique. Whether you're planting a garden, raising livestock, or just enjoying wide open spaces, we've got the perfect John Deere tractor for you. And right now, you can get 0% financing for 72 months on select John Deere compact tractors. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com to find a location near you. Ends 10/25/24. Subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. James River delivers.
Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, bases loaded, and 2 strikes. Now, that's a tough situation for any team. And not having your taxes done properly is a problem for you, too. That's when you call on Kimberly Spicer, CPA and public attorney. She has the team you can count on. She can assist you with your small business and your tax preparation. In Shelby, call 704-482-4358. And in Forest City, 828-245-8351. Kimberly Spicer, CPA and attorney. 214 North Morgan Street in Shelby and 118 East Main Street, Forest City. For over 56 years, Love's Fish Box has been serving this area with the finest in seafood. and the tradition continues today. You'll enjoy great food in their rustic dining room. Bring the family out. There's something for everyone on the menu, from fish to chicken to steak to salad, sandwiches, and more. Try their after 4 p.m. specials with all the trimmings. On Tuesday, Alaskan white for $7.95. Wednesday, beef tips $10.95. Thursdays, hamburger steak $7.95. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West, Kings Mountain. Online at lovesfishbox.net and like them on Facebook too. Ram Power Days are underway at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Power on with the strength of a new Ram truck. Now get $3,000 retail consumer cash allowance on most new 2025 Ram 1500 models. And now get $2,000 bonus cash allowance on the new 2024 Ram ProMaster models. Power on during Ram Power Days at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Make tax time easy on yourself by seeing Mark Patty and Associates in Shelby. Whether individual or corporate, they can help you with your tax preparation with professional service. And for businesses, they do bookkeeping and payroll. Mark Patty is an enrolled agent, and they can help with Medicare supplements, life insurance, and long-term care. Make tax time easy. See Mark Patty and Associates, 724 South Morgan Street in Shelby. Call 704-471-1414 for Mark Patty and Associates.
What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Johnson with Moss Realty, and interest rates are dropping. With lower interest rates come higher home prices, and that is a historic fact. If you want to beat those high prices, give us a call today so we can position you to get your foot in the door. Remember, you're marrying the house, but you're just dating the rate. When interest rates go even lower, you can always refinance. Moss Realty, your local experts. Give us a call today, 704-865-5555, or check us out online at mossrealty.com.
All right, this time we're back for sure in this Bill Shuford Heating and Air pregame show at Cherryville High School, and I'm going to turn it over to Jeff to give us some of the key stats for the Golden Lions.
Well, for the Golden Lions, they're led on the ground, and no surprise. Young man named Tate, number 0 this year, Tristan Tate. He's got 82 rushing attempts, 361 yards. He averages 4.4 yards per carry, has 6 touchdowns. Land Farmer has thrown all the passes this year. He's played every down at quarterback. He's 66 of 120 for 55%, 811 yards, 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Leading receivers, number 19, Tyler Morgan, has 15 receptions, and Majay Thompson also has 15 receptions. Morgan has 3 touchdowns, and both Morgan and Thompson average just around 15 yards per reception. Tristan Tate is the 3rd leading receiver with 167 yards and 1 touchdown, and Man Collins has 11 receptions for 66 yards. And so that's what the Golden Lions are looking like offensively. As far as defense is concerned, Key had 2 interceptions last week, and those were really important interceptions. One of the problems that Shelby had, and we'll hear Coach Wilbanks mention that when we have our coaches conversation, too many turnovers, and the fact that Shelby got 2 turnovers and gave up none, that was a really, really important part of the victory. As far as tackles go, Tajay Johnson has 17 total tackles, 6 tackles for loss. And second leading tackler is Nick Norris, also a linebacker, 19 unassisted and 9 assisted tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Noah Gartner, 24 total tackles. And Landon Hollyfield, 26 total tackles. And then up front, Keelan Hunt has 10 total tackles, and that's what the Golden Lions are looking like as far as defense is concerned.
Yeah, the turnovers are big, and Shelby was minus about 7, I think, in those first couple of games, Jeff, or the second and third game. So it's nice to be on the plus side last week. And,
now they've turned it over 9 and picked up 5. Unfortunately, they're still way behind in points off turnovers. They've given up 38 points off turnovers and only scored 17.
Turning over to the Cherryville Ironmen, Jeff, it looks like Andrew Patterson is kind of the go-to guy. He's the starting quarterback, 12 of 33, 192 yards, a touchdown, but 5 picks. But he's the leading rusher with 54 carries for 181 yards and a touchdown. And then they'll come in with Rayshawn Sewell, and he'll do some quarterbacking. He's 2 for 5 for 90 yards and a touchdown, no interceptions. But he also will run the ball. He's carried it 19 times with a touchdown, but he's also caught for 85 yards and a touchdown. So Sewell's kind of their all-purpose guy. Then it's Hebner, the sophomore, with 24 carries for 83 yards on the season. And at receiver, Hebner doing most of the damage with 5 catches for 121 yards. McElhaney has chipped in with 4 catches for 94 yards and a touchdown. So those are the key players offensively for the Ironmen. I'll tell you what, we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have our coaches' conversation with Coach Wilbanks and Coach Jones, and we'll do that after this break.
The game is about to start. What the? You finally put the kids to sleep.
Sweet dreams. No, the battery.
Your dinner guests will be here in 5 minutes.
Not now. Oh.
Mr. Sparky electricians are around the corner and ready to help. Call Mr. Sparky today for any electrical need.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You know, back in the day, Okie Knipe was a pretty darn good football player at Shelby High School, and later he started a pretty darn good tire store, and it's still here today. It's Okie's Tire, serving Shelby and Cleveland County for over 40 years. And sons Ken and Chris Knipe continues the tradition today by selling the best quality tire at the best possible price. As Okie used to say, if it's round and it rolls, Okie's Tire can help. That's Okie's Tire, located at 800 West Warren Street in Shelby. Call 704-487-7392. Plumbing problems can drive you plumb crazy. Not anymore. Use your head. Call Olmsted to take care of all of your plumbing needs. Olmsted Plumbing has been serving this area since 1973. That's over 50 years. Plumbing problems can happen anytime, and anytime is not a good time. From slow toilets to leaky pipes to clogged drains, Olmsted Plumbing can do it all. Just call 828-245-7302 or visit the website at olmstedplumbing.com. Like we said, use your head. Call Olmsted. Olmsted Plumbing, you'll be glad you did.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L-Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain. Since 1968, Platinum Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Platinum Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years.
All right, welcome back. Now it's time for our coaches' conversation.
Welcome to our weekly coaches conversation. As always, I'm with head football coach Mike Wilbanks for the Shelby Golden Lions. Coach Wilbanks, first off, congratulations on a nice victory against a 4A foe in Olympic last week.
It was a great win. Definitely a 4A school, undefeated, playing at their place in Charlotte, and playing at 7 o'clock, which most fans probably think, what's the big deal? It's 30 minutes, but just it changes your whole pregame schedule. So overcoming some of those things and going into going on the road and getting a big win against a quality opponent, I think it set us up nicely moving forward.
Well, and we are getting now to the conference part of the season, but looking back at these first 4 games, non-conference, you played 4 teams that were all bigger than you, teams that you'll not see that size of team, for the rest of the year. What have you learned about the Golden Lion football team thus far?
I think number one, I've learned that they won't quit. We have shown that for whatever reason, we are a second half team. We have performed really well in the second half. So I'm most pleased with their grit, their resilience, and so we can build on that. I've learned that we've always known that turnovers are are a nemesis, but we have learned that we cannot win ball games and turn the ball over. So that is something I think we've taken to heart. We focused on, and last week it was good that we won the turnover battle. We picked them off twice. We didn't turn the ball over at all. Resulted in a win. So we have learned those two things right there up front, first and foremost, that no doubt about it.
So as we start this conference part of the schedule, you're going to play the Cherryville Ironmen. And so
All right, we're about ready for kickoff, and Jeff, it's time for our player to watch, sponsored by Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain.
I'm gonna go with Majay Thompson. He had a great game last week, and let's see if he can build on that one.
All right, Majay Thompson, it is. We're ready for our Jam and Jay's Pizza kickoff, and it's going to be Lopez kicking off away from the baseball field.
Left or right on your internet dial.
And this is a kick taken around the 11 by Hevner, and he's going to the right side. He's got some room. He's out across the 20 to about the 24.
Yep, 24-yard line, and Lopez got nice height on that kick. 49 yards. Brent, you were out of the country last week, but he had 3 kickoffs into the end zone last week. So good night for Lopez.
Absolutely. They do mark it at the 24. So, yeah, I like when they let him try to do that because he's got the leg for it, and it looks like he was able to do it last week. Of course, they went with a short kickoff tonight, but they have pretty good coverage. So it'll be Patterson at the QB, Hevner to his left.
And this game did start early. It's 7:27 right now, Brent.
Yep, they got us a little early. I'm trying to see who that is next to him on the other side. There's 2 running backs, and Patterson's going to give it to Hevner around the right side.
Nope, he faked it.
He fakes it, and he's going to give it to 14, McElhaney.
That's a nice 7-yard gain. They faked a dive back to the right, and then they ran an option back to the left, and he pitched it back out to McElhaney, and that was a nice 7-yard gain, so 2nd down and 3.
And got me fooled right away. So McElhaney's first official carry of the season. I didn't have him on the rushing stats, and now he's out, and it's just a single back. Hevner, McElhaney came out briefly. Three receiver set, 2 left to the short side, 1 to the right, and now
running in a player at the last second.
Yeah, in comes Caldwell. And now they snap it, hand off to Hevner. Up the middle, nothing doing there. I think Keelan Tate, the big defensive tackle.
Yes, he's kind of large and in charge. Tate is 6 foot, 240 pounds, and that's going to be a loss of 1. So that what was 2nd and 3 is now 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, it's nice to see that penetration there by the big guy, and 45 in there as well. Hunt, along with Gartner on the end, and on the other side it is 56.
Snap was bobbled by the quarterback, and so that pretty much killed the play. Don't know if the snap if he wasn't expecting it. The snap was fine. It was just it got into his shoulder pads, bounced up in the air, and that's going to be another loss of 2, so that's going to bring up 4th and 6. So what was 2nd and 3 has turned into 4th and 6. Now what I've seen from them, Brent, is they stay in a regular formation, and then the quarterback just punts it almost like a quick kick.
So that'll be Patterson to do the kicking after he loses 2, and he's going to run with it because it was going to be blocked.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down.
And he does. He gets the 1st down.
Yep, so you're right. It was going to be blocked, and he just pulled it down and ran for a 1st down.
So great heads-up play by Patterson. Picks up the 1st down.
All the way out to the 39-yard line.
1st downs are sponsored by Cornerstone Dental Associates of Shelby. So got 11 yards. And a fresh set of downs to go with it. And now he's rolling left, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked for about a 4-yard loss. Now late flag comes out.
Well, okay, they're gonna call Norris for a late hit. Although he sacked him and he hit him in bounds, and he threw him out of bounds, and I guess you can't throw him down. So that's going to be another penalty, and that's going to be another first down. Actually, it's not another penalty. It's the first penalty on Shelby. It's a 15-yard penalty. It's going to take the ball all the way out to the Shelby 49.
So the sack was a 3-yard loss, but then the 15-yard penalty. And Cherryville's in business at the Shelby 49-yard line. Shotgun for Patterson, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Actually, 2 receivers left as well. And Hebner gets the call. Noah Gardner meets him in the backfield. That's going to be a couple-yard loss.
Yep, it's going to be a 2-yard loss back to the Cherryville 49-yard line. In case you've just joined us, there's 9 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Cherryville has had the ball for the entire 3 minutes. And Brent, again, the game you missed last week, after converting on a 4th down play that on their first series, Olympic held the ball for almost 10 minutes before they scored a touchdown.
Impressive drive there. Here it's 2nd and 12. 4-man front for the Golden Lions. And it's going to be a keeper for Patterson, and he
did a heck of a job to pick up 2 yards, Brent.
Yeah, he got the original line of scrimmage. He was tackled by Gardner and Tate.
Gardner helping him up. But yeah, that was it looked like he was going to get nothing at all, and he was able to work his way for a 2-yard gain.
So 3rd and about 10, we'll call it, for the Ironmen. Of course, they had a 4th and 6 a minute ago, Jeff, and
picked it up.
Picked it up with the, I don't know what you want to call it, but
it wasn't a fake punt. It was a punt that he couldn't get the punt off.
Rolling right, throws it up high. It's caught, and eluding the tackler is number 8.
And he's gonna pick up 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Actually, it's going to be 4th and 7. They've got it marked at the 46-yard line, and that was just danger, danger, danger. He was under great pressure. He threw it up in the air, and it hung up there for about 9 days, but they were able to make the reception. And so it looks like Cherryville's back in the we'd like to punt, but let's see if you'll let us formation.
4th and about 7, high snap, and
he does get it away.
Ooh, that was dangerous. It's going to take a big Cherryville bounce inside the Shelby 15 to the 13. So Ironmen hold it for about about 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, 33-yard punt, no return. So Shelby's going to take it over with 7:15 remaining in this first quarter.
87 yards to go, and tell you that's a dangerous punt because they about got in there again, Jeff. And,
yes.
1st and 10 Shelby, shotgun. They're going to throw it wide open on the outside. It's complete.
And he may go all the way. Nope, he's going to be caught just inside the 20. Nope, he wasn't caught just inside the 20. They got ready to throw him down, and he just stayed. And was that man number 11?
No, I think it's J.J.
That's J.J. Williams. I'm so sorry.
But is it J.J. or is that Morgan?
Looked like 11 to me, but I could be wrong.
From the front, it looked like 11. From the back, it looked like 19.
So that's a 87-yard touchdown pass.
We'll get the number in a minute. But 87-yard touchdown pass on first play. And now Lopez in for the point after.
Up and good.
And it's good. So the Hojo Power Sports point after touchdown is good. Shelby 7, Cherryville nothing with 7:04 to go first quarter on our No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
The automobile rates have never been better than now at Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency in Shelby. If you're in the market for automobile insurance, now is the time to see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance. Their mission is to help people manage the risk of everyday life and help you recover from the unexpected and realize your dreams. You'll find a friendly staff that will work hard for you and your insurance needs. From auto to home to property, life insurance, and more, see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency, 1671 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, online at reedlindsay.com. Free gas for a year from Renato Honda in Shelby. Come in and find out the details. Yes, free gas for a year, but that's not all. Renato Honda is the home of the $5,000 test drive. See them for all the details. But that's not all. Get your best deal at Renato Honda, or they will pay you $1,000. Come in for all the details. That's Renato Honda at Renato Auto Mall, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoHonda.com.
All right, after the 87-yard touchdown.
That took 11 seconds. And
it'll be Jam and Jay's kickoff for Lopez, taken at the 7 by the Ironmen. And
nice return.
Yeah, out across the 25. That touchdown sponsored by Numbers Tax and Bookkeeping. And we're trying to figure out if it was J.J. Williams or Tyler Morgan. Couldn't tell the jersey there.
I thought it was 11. He just didn't look tall enough to be Tyler Morgan, but I've been wrong before, Brent, as you well know. So Cherryville's going to take over on their 25-yard line.
Second possession for the Ironmen. They got past midfield on their opening drive, but then had to punt. And they now find themselves down 7-0 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. First down, and the carry by Hefner around the right side.
Nice hard run, but unfortunately he had to get around about 3 people in the backfield, so he's going to lose a yard or 2.
Yeah, Ty J. Johnson made the tackle, and he's going to, they're going to mark it right about the line of scrimmage, so no gain. Johnson having a great season. Is he the leading tackler so far in total tackles?
He is. He's the leading tackler, total tackles.
So 2nd and 10, and this time it'll be a pitch to Havner, and up from the secondary was Kendrick Raper to trip him up.
He came up hard and made that nice play. So again, going to be a loss, I believe. No, maybe, yep. Well, the box looks like it's a loss. It looks like the official's standing on the 25 again. So it was not a loss.
All right, no gain again. So it's 3rd and 10. 2 straight no gainers for Hefner. And Patterson and company come out. 3rd and 10. Clock's running. Actually a clock stops. It's at 6:03 to go here in the first quarter. Shelby leads 7-0. To throw is Patterson. He rolls left, gets pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. It's caught by number 30. Caldwell.
That was an immediate tackle by Jalen Tate, number 21, and so it's going to be a gain of maybe 1 or 2. So that's going to be 4th down and 8 for the Ironmen.
Mackay Caldwell on the catch. And he gets 2 yards, so Patterson's 2 for 2, but just for 5 yards. And now we got 4th down and 8, and punt much better this time. Fielded by Collins at the Shelby 32. He's running left towards the sideline, gets it 40. He's at midfield, cuts it back 45, cuts it back again. He's inside the Cherryville 40 and finally brought down around the 38.
So that was a 40-yard punt, but it was a great return. So Shelby's going to get the ball for the second time, this time in Cherryville territory at the Cherryville 38.
So Golden Lions already lead 7-0, 5:02 to go first quarter. And they're going to mark it at the 37 of Cherryville. So great field position for Shelby. And Farmer in the shotgun. Tate next to him. He will hand it to Tate. Good penetration by the Ironman, but Tate breaks a tackle and makes about 6 yards.
Yeah, about 6 yards. And you know Tate is really getting a little bit tired of being hit in the backfield. That's happened so much this year, but as he's done so many other times, he just bounces off that first tackler and just makes yardage.
So 5-yard pickup there. And again, most of that he did by himself. Now 2nd down 5, and it's a short 5. 3 receivers right. Farmer to throw. He's looking deep. Now he's going to go safety valve, but he overthrows Tate, who was open.
Yep, Tate was wide open, but Farmer had to back up, and he kind of threw it off the back foot and threw it a little bit too high. generally that's a dangerous pass because it really floats out there, but he was so wide open that there was no – he was going to catch it or nobody was going to. So big play now, 3rd down and 5 for Shelby.
Shelby in their gold pants and white jerseys, gold helmets. And Tate gets the carry in between the tackles and gets –
He's still up, and he's going to get the first down.
He got to the first down marker and then kind of just kept fighting, Jeff, for another yard or so.
And that's the first down for the Golden Lions. And, again, our first downs are sponsored by Cornerstone Dental Associates of Shelby. So the ball is now at the 26, 1st and 10 for Shelby. They lead 7-0 here in the first quarter.
That was a 6-yard pickup, and now they're going to throw it to Thompson, and he's got the first down and more. So he tiptoes on the sidelines. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds, somewhere around the 10.
That was a play where Thompson was lined up at right halfback. They faked the ball to Tate, and then Thompson went over in the flat, and it was a perfect pass, and he was wide open, and he's down inside the 10, so it's going to be 1st and goal just inside the 10. We are currently 3:06 left in this first quarter. Shelby leads 7-0, threatening for more.
Yeah, we'll call that a 16-yard pass, and now Tate with a huge running room around the right side goes untouched into the end zone from 10, and Shelby leads 13-0 with 2:59 to go in the first quarter as Tate takes it in for the numbers, tax, and bookkeeping touchdown.
9-yard run.
Lopez will come in for the Hojo Power Sports point after touchdown. He connected the first time. Morgan will snap, and Collins will hold.
Good hold.
And your kick is good. Shelby 14, Cherryville nothing on the No Malarkey Call. Mr. Sparky Scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Who better to turn to for life insurance than someone who's already part of your life? Your State Farm agent has been there for everything from your first car.
Hi, this is Steven. My dad's car got a dent.
To your first home.
Hi, this is Steven. You know that hailstorm last night?
So when it comes time for life insurance.
Hi, it's Steven. We had a boy, Stevie Jr.
Turn to somebody who's been there all along. Call your State Farm agent about life insurance today.
See Robin Brackett, State Farm Insurance Agency at 941 East Marion Street in Shelby. Call 704-487-6855.
Don't miss the Larson Stock Up and Sell promotion now through November 1st at the Roundup store in Shelby. Get great mail-in rebates on Larson Storm, security, and screen doors. Spend $150 and get $10 off. Spend $250, get $25 off. Spend $500, get $50 off. Spend $1,000 and get $100 off. All during the Larson Stock Up and Sell promotion. Larson Doors, available at the Roundup store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Welcome back. Shelby leads 14-0 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. And Jose Lopez has it teed up for a Jam and Jay's Pizza kickoff.
That's a short directional kickoff, and it's going to hit and go out of bounds. So that's going to turn out to be a penalty, and that ball's going to be placed at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, got to believe that wasn't his intention to kick it that short.
Well, he got it really high, and it hit on the 25, and Cherryville was really, really kind of unsure what they wanted to do, and the ball hit, and if it had not kicked dead left, Shelby might have been able to recover it.
Yeah, and it almost hit one of the upbacks, too, who was blocking. So, you know, right there it was two chances for Shelby to get it. Cherryville takes over at their 35, but they trail now 14-0. Still 2:58 to go here in the first quarter. And Patterson is
going to be a reverse.
And
Adams. That's sniffed out pretty much immediately, and he does a heck of a job to only lose 1 yard. You know, that reverse, they started around the left side, and they were supposed to reverse it around the right end, and he had to stop and just turn it up, and so it was really off the left tackle, and just so much penetration by Shelby.
Yeah, it was number 8, Jaden Adams, on the carry. He lost a yard. The tackle was made by Killius Hunt. And it'll be 2nd and 11. This time Heavener around the left side has a little more room, but nice tackle from the backside by Hunt.
He's going to pick up the yard that they lost earlier, so that's going to be 3rd down and 10.
And I need to correct myself. It was Hunt on this tackle, but the previous tackle was made by Chris Allison, 54. Hunt's with 45. And so Heavener gets the yard back that Adams lost.
So 3rd down and 10. There's 1:44 remaining here in this first quarter. Shelby leads 14-0.
Patterson in the shotgun.
Shelby's going to blitz.
And they're coming hard and fast, and they're going to get him. I think the ball may have come loose as well and was recovered by Chris Allison. So he gets the sack strip recovery at the Cherryville 23-yard line.
So that is going to be a turnover. Fumble lost. So Shelby at the Cherryville 20. Is it the 23 or 22, Brent?
I believe it's the 23.
So 1 minute and 26 seconds remaining here in this first quarter. Shelby trying to add to that 14-0 lead that they have right now.
Farmer, and he's looking to throw, gets pressure, rolls right. He's got all kinds of run room. He's inside the 20, 15, 10, and forced out of bounds near the 10.
So that's going to be 11. It's going to be another first down. It's going to be on the 11-yard line. So 1:18 remaining here in this first quarter. Again, Shelby leads 14-0, and they're looking at 1st and 10 on the Cherryville 11.
So they can still get a first down, but it's not until they get inside the 1, it looks like. We'll give Farmer in a 12-yard run there. And new running back Jalen Tate gets the carry.
He's going to get into about the 6, close to the 5, so that's going to be a 5-yard gain. Now, one of the things that Shelby was doing last week, I mean, they're not doing it right now, but they moved Tristan Tate out into the receiver position and ran Jalen Tate in the backfield. But Tristan's out of the game right now. 2nd and 5 from the 6.
And Farmer to throw, gets pressure again, flushed out. Again, he's going to run, and this time he's going to run into the end zone for the touchdown from 6 yards out. And Shelby up 20-0 on the No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard with 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Jeff, on that play, a lot of new faces in the ball game. For the Gold Lions, Lorenzo Roseborough was at receiver.
Now they're trying to get a holder in the game. Jose Lopez is waiting for someone to hold for him.
Here comes Emmanuel Collins. He's used to being on the field and
yes.
then going over there. This time he had to run from the sidelines, and plays blown dead before the kick.
May have a
there's something wrong with
Man-Man's equipment, apparently.
So is that Boone Weiss?
That is number 30.
So Boone Weiss comes in.
Boone Weiss to hold.
So Weiss to hold, Morgan to snap, Lopez to kick. This is a Hojo Power Sports point after touchdown, and it's low. And no good. So Shelby leads 20-0 on our No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be right back.
It's time for the big game, and Safe Lane Driving School in Shelby wants you to drive safe to cheer your team on. Safe Lane Driving School is owned and operated locally by retired state trooper Philip Glover. Safe Lane Driving School features 30 hours in the classroom and 6 hours behind the wheel. And if you've completed your classwork and are waiting to drive, Safe Lane can help with that too. Safe Lane Driving School, 1230 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-481-7808 online at safelanedrivingschool.com. Stay safe and start driving today.
Sizzle & Son Paint and Body Shop wishes all Cleveland County High School football teams a successful season. A local family-owned business for 26 years, Sizzle & Son offers auto and truck body repair and painting, motorcycle refinishing, and dent removal. They're known for the quality of their work, their experienced staff, and their dedication to customers. In their own words, we work for our customers, not for the insurance companies. We have your best interest in mind. Call 704-730-0050 or stop by 2027 Shelby Road, Kings Mountain. They're there when you need them.
All right, we had a 6-yard touchdown run by Land Farmer. That was a numbers tax and bookkeeping touchdown, and now Lopez's Jammin' Jay's pizza kick is mishandled.
And again, he set it up on the right hash and kicked the high kick, and it was handled at the 25-yard line and then dropped, and he got back on it. So it's going to be it's going to work out because anytime you make them start inside the 30, it's a good kickoff, Brent.
Yeah, they'll start at the 24, and Shelby's just run 9 offensive plays, Jeff, and they've got
3 touchdowns.
So it's been that kind of night so far for Cherryville. 1 turnover in Shelby's favor gave them a short field a moment ago. They only had to go 23 yards, and they did that in 3 plays. Patterson will hand off. New running back this time is 43.
And it's
Mayhew.
And he just had no chance. Pretty much the entire Shelby defensive line was in the backfield, so that's going to be about a 3-yard loss. And that defensive line right now, number 59, Justin Ross, number 55, Nidrian Wood, number 54, Chris Allison, who had the fumble recovery, and I didn't catch the other name, but
did you get Gardner?
That's number 10, Noah Gardner, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Shelby leads 20-0.
We'll be right back.
Don't get hosed on your hydraulic hose connections. See the hose man, Charles Cabinets at Shelby Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts store. They do all types of hydraulic hose connections, including hoses for heavy equipment. Hydraulic hoses available in metric or standard fittings. And pick up your interstate batteries for your lawnmower, tractor, and heavy equipment, plus filters too, and they carry air gas. See Shelby Auto Parts, 409 North Washington Street in Shelby, open 7:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Call 704-482-2468 for Shelby Auto Parts. Now's a great time to pay a visit to Shelby Hardware. Keep cool with an electric or crank ice cream freezer. You'll find all kinds of fans, including box fans. See the line of sunglasses and straw garden hats. Shelby Hardware has battery-powered Milwaukee tools, also Echo Power tools, canning jars, and supplies. Also yard flags and birdseed, all birdseed now half price. Take a look at the Lodge cookware and fish fryers. That's Shelby Hardware, 502 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
All right, we go to the second quarter. Shelby leads 20-0 on our No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Ironmen have the football, and it is 2nd down 13. Patterson in motion goes Adams, and he'll get the pitch, and he'll be tackled for a loss by Nidrian Wood.
And that's a loss going to be way back to the 15-yard line, 16-yard line. So what was that, another 5-yard loss?
Another 5-yard loss, and I guess that's technically a pass. Because that was a little pitch forward. Yep. So 3rd down and 18. So 3 for 3 for 0 yards passing. And
again, he faked it, and he's been sacked all the way back to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, he faked that shovel forward because Noah Gardner was right there, and they would have pitched, and Gardner probably would have got it. And when he didn't pitch it, Gardner just tackled him. Slung him backwards.
So that puts the ball all the way back at the 6-yard line. And Cherryville in punt formation.
4th and 28. Because that was a 10-yard sack. 4th sack.
And the ball was blocked out of the back of the end zone for a safety.
Yep, Nick Norris. So that makes the score 22-0 Shelby after the safety with 10:48 to go here in the second quarter. First safety that Shelby defense has had this year.
This is true. And that is 10 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the second quarter. And that'll make it 22-0 Shelby. And now Cherryville will have to free kick from their 20-yard line.
So they'll kick from the 20-yard line, and Shelby will, the deep backs are
about the 40.
Yeah, about the 40. So, and that's Thompson and Tate.
Kicking off is number 34, Aiden Farmer. This will be the first time we've seen Cherryville with a kickoff. Shelby kicked off to open the game. And this Jammin' Jade's Pizza Factory kickoff is going to be handled at about the 46-yard line. And dropped the ball and fell on it. And that was number 11, J.J. Williams.
So they'll mark it at the 48 of Shelby.
So a 32-yard kickoff and no return.
Make that the 47. The guy in the Shelby sideline won the mark. So Shelby takes over, 1st and 10 at their 47. They lead 22-0. There's still 10-15 to go here in the second quarter. In motion goes Thompson, and whistle blows before the play. I don't actually see a flag thrown, though.
Official timeout.
I think we had another equipment issue, so Tristan Tate goes out.
Tristan Tate going out.
Jalen Tate comes in. And we'll start over. 1st and 10 in motion. And now the snap goes backwards, and Farmer can't pick it up, and he boots it. And now the scrum for the football. If Shelby recovers it, it's about a 20-yard loss.
And that was one of those that the quarterback was not looking for it, and it hit him in the ankle. So nothing particularly good about that play. And the only good news is Shelby does recover it for a 20.
I think it was a 20-yard loss.
20-yard loss. So 2nd down and 30.
Ball at the 27. Yeah, everything went wrong there. It was low. Farmer wasn't looking, and then when he went to pick it up,
he couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, he couldn't pick it up, and then he kicked it, and then the guy that tried to get it kicked it, and now the bomb is Emmanuel Collins, and it's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a 73-yard touchdown pass to Collins, and that was crazy because Collins and Morgan were almost running side by side. Could have reached out and held each other's hands, and so when Collins caught it, Morgan became the blocker.
So 9:52 remaining in this first half.
And for the point after touchdown is Jose Lopez. And this time his Hojo Power Sports PAT is good as he has his regular holder Collins back. And Shelby leads 29-0 on this No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. 9:52 to go, second quarter. We'll be right back.
Nobody does it better.
Yes, when it comes to real estate, nobody does it better than Sherry Horn of Sherry Horn Real Estate. Sherry was voted the best real estate agent and best real estate office in Cleveland County. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, talk with Sherry Horn at Sherry Horn Real Estate. Call 704-915-5450 or visit her website at soldbysherry.com. And like her on Facebook too.
and you'll see why nobody does it better. Prices have been slashed. All vehicles have been reduced at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. Come on in and make them an offer. Really, make them an offer. No reasonable offer will be refused, and you can become one of their satisfied customers. On the lot now, Toyota Camrys, Hyundai Santa Fe's, Mercedes-Benz, Audis, Hondas, Cadillacs, and more. The time has never been better to buy than right now at SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Online at srautosales.com. Like them on Facebook, too. They are the home of the satisfied customer.
Another Jammin' Jay's Pizza kickoff, and this is going to be another directional kickoff by Jose Lopez. Kicks it high and short, and it's a fair catch, and that should be a 15-yard penalty because Shelby didn't know that it was a fair catch, and they hit him. So the ball was called on the 35-yard line, so Cherryville should get the ball around the 50.
Yeah, just not paying attention. There was a definite
fair catch call.
Signaled, and he caught it, and he was drilled.
So that's going to be the second penalty on Shelby. Both of them are the 15-yard variety.
So they haven't marked the penalty yardage, but assuming it'll be around the midfield like you said, and now they do so.
They call it interference, so that will put the ball dead on midfield at the 50-yard line.
So Ironmen take over there. They trail 29-0. There's 9:20 to go here in the second quarter. I think their first drive they had a first down, and that's been it. It's been 3 and outs, and including a turnover. And now they're going to pitch it forward. Again, they're going to lose yardage. I got to get the number there. Slew of golden lines on the tackle, led by Landon Hollifield, Tajay Johnson. And that was Adams again. Again, that'll be a pass. So it'll be second down and 11. So 4 for 4 passing for -1 yards for Patterson. And now the handoff, and that's Mayhew, and he's drilled in the backfield for another loss, and that's Tajay Johnson and Noah Gartner this time.
They're going to give him the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 4th down and 11. Now, massive change by the Golden Lions. Took about 6 players off and ran 6 players on. Noah Gartner's still out there, though, number 10.
Yeah, Jalen Tate's in there at linebacker now. Quivette McCray and Ram Sewer in at DB. Kavlin Vaz in at linebacker. And Shelby may have lined up in the neutral zone here. Let's see.
Either that or the left wide receiver lined up offsides. But nope, Shelby's going to be lined up offside. So that's the 3rd penalty on Shelby. 2 15-yarders and 1 5-yard penalty. That's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Ball now at the Shelby 46 and timeout. You were right. Offense lined up.
Yeah, I thought number 30 lined up offsides, but so that's the first penalty. First penalty on Cherryville.
So 3rd and 16 instead of 3rd and 6. And a long shotgun. Patterson, and here comes the blitz. They get to him, and it's
about 5 Golden Lions making the tackle all the way back to the 32-yard line.
Anderson got there first, but I think Johnson's going to get credited with the sack. But Anderson's the one that forced him to get out of the pocket.
So that's going to be a loss all the way back to the 32-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down and 28.
So that lost 12 yards.
And Patterson, who just got hammered by 5 Golden Lions, now he has to go back to punt. Last time he punted, the ball was blocked out of the back of the end zone. Shelby's not going after this one. And it's a nice punt. It's going to be handled about the 36-yard line.
That's Ram Sewer. He's running right. He's got a big hole. He's across midfield, inside the 40, inside the 30, to the 20, and he's finally tackled inside the 50, inside maybe the 10-yard line.
And I think that was Patterson, the quarterback punter. But we're gonna have a flag way back here at the 44-yard line, so it'd be a block in the back.
Yeah, Ram Sewer had a great return, but it's going to be nullified.
So 6:51 left here in this first half. Shelby's going to have the ball back on their 29-yard line after the 10-yard penalty. So the only thing negative you can say about Shelby right now is they've committed 3 penalties for 40 yards.
All right, I got our YouTube link sent out to some folks out there who were having trouble finding it. So Shelby will start this drive
at their 29-yard line. 6:51 remaining in this first half. Shelby up 29-0. Handoff right up the gut to Tate. He bounces outside, then bounces back inside, then bounces back outside again. Is going to pick up about 13 yards.
I'm pretty sure he had a 4-yard gain and then popped it outside, and at one point was about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
It was.
And then ended up getting the first down.
That is the 4th first down for Shelby. Shelby has 4 first downs and 4 touchdowns. 1st and 10 on the Shelby 42-yard line. Shelby leads 29-0.
13-yard pickup. Farmer to throw, and he gets the pass off. It's caught. Tyler Morgan this time. He breaks a tackle. Now
breaks another one.
and
he may score.
He is going to go all the way for the touchdown. So tackler had him by the shoe, Jeff, and he was hopping on one foot, and he finally shook off the tackler and turned around and ran to pay dirt.
57 yards.
Yeah, I have 58.
58, okay.
Yeah. 58-yard reception, and that's the third touchdown pass. 87 yards to Williams, 73 yards to Collins, and now 58 yards to Morgan. Not a bad night.
Lopez in to attempt a point after, and it's up and good.
Makes the score 36-0 in favor of the Golden Lions. 6:25 to go, second quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home Cremation Center in Fallston and the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Cherryville to help guide you through the arrangements necessary to create a meaningful ceremony that will celebrate the unique life being honored. Find out more by visiting the website at StameyTysingerFuneralHome.com, located at 846 East Stagecoach Trail in Fallston, and StameyCherryvilleFuneralHome.com, located at 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
The Transportation Administration of Cleveland County continues to operate TAC, Cleveland County Transit and Reach. The Cleveland County Transit route will continue to be free to ride until further notice. For more information, call 704-482-6705. Again, 704-482-6705. For schedules and times, visit TACShelbyNC.com. That's TACShelbyNC.com. Drivers clean and sanitize their vehicles every route.
Welcome back. We had a numbers, tax, and bookkeeping touchdown. That was a 58-yard pass from Land Farmer to Tyler Morgan.
The Hojo's Power Sports point after, and now a Jammin' Jay's Pizza kickoff, and it's a line drive kickoff that's going to hit about the 1-yard line and go in for a touchback. So Lopez, that's the 6th kickoff for Lopez. First time he's found the end zone on that kickoff. Again, if you're just joining us, been a lot of numbers, tire, and bookkeeping. Numbers, tire, and bookkeeping. How about that? Numbers, tax, and bookkeeping of Shelby touchdowns. Been a very few Cornerstone Dental Associates of Shelby first downs. and a few Butler's Tire and Auto of Kings Mountain penalties. But Shelby is firmly in control of this game late in the second quarter. Going to be another loss of about 1.
Let's see who got the carry there. I believe it was Mayhew again.
I think it was.
So, second down 11. Tell you by my calculations, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 tackles for loss here in the first half for that Shelby defense.
We're down inside of, we're 5:52 left in this first half.
And be another handoff to Mayhew right side. Nidrian Woods there for another tackle for loss, I believe.
Back to the 16-yard line. And again, wholesale substitutions. Shelby's bringing in, it's almost like they're two platooning. They send one group in for 2 downs and then another group in for 2 downs.
That play lost 3. Corvette McCray comes in.
Key coming back in, Derek Key.
So now Kavlin Vaz up on the line. And Patterson rolls right, pressure from Tyjae Johnson and Vaz, and he's going to go down. Vaz with the sack.
Actually,
or is he going to? No,
he's going to gain. He's going to gain a yard, so it's not going to be officially a sack. So that's going to take it out to the 17-yard line. So that's going to be 4th down and 13.
I might have even gave him another yard. So a couple of yards for Patterson. So no sack for Vaz, but a tackle. And 4th and a mile. Patterson gets the punt away. It's fielded by Ramsewer at the 48 of Cherryville. And he's going to the right side. He's got blockers. He's up the 40, 35, 30, 25, and out of bounds now. Late tackle.
Late flag for a block in the back, and they missed a bigger one on about the 45-yard line.
Yep, so they missed one, got another one, and that's the second return in a row by Ramsewer that's going to be negated by such a penalty.
That's the 4th penalty on Shelby, and again, those penalties are sponsored by Butler's Tire and Auto of Kings Mountain. 2 15-yarders and 1 10-yarder. So Shelby's going to start on the Cherryville 48.
Remember, it's homecoming here at Cherryville High School tonight, so our halftime show will be a little bit longer. That's sponsored by Gardner-Webb University. So Golden Lions on the Cherryville 48, 1st and 10. In motion is Thompson. Farmer to throw. He's looking deep. He's got all day to throw. He finds the guy over the middle. That is Thompson. He breaks the tackle at the 30, turns around, 25-20, 10-5, touchdown. 48 yards to Majay Thompson. And now all 4 starting receivers for Shelby have a touchdown catch. That one doesn't take long. There's 3:53 to go, second quarter. And it seems like what's happened on all those touchdowns, Jeff, is they've completed the pass, they've broken the first tackle, and then they've just outran the defense.
That's exactly what's happened.
Morgan to Collins. Lopez's Hojo Power Sports PAT. It's good. And with 3:53 to go, second quarter, Shelby 43-0 over Cherryville on our No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by the law firm of Ted A. Grieve and Associates, personal injury lawyer. Ted is dedicated to providing professional and personalized service to every client. Their clients are assisted by highly trained staff members, which enhances the professionalism to their entire team. From auto accidents to workman's comp to Social Security disability claims. Call on Ted A. Grieve, personal injury lawyer.
Office is located in Shelby at 522 East Dixon Boulevard. Like them on Facebook, too. Hospice Cleveland County now has a new name, Via Health Partners. It's a new name, but still the same exceptional care. The comfort of their patients is their top priority, and that's why they offer hospice care wherever the patient calls home. Via Health Partners, founded as Hospice Cleveland County, is there where you need them and when you need them. Find out more by visiting their website at viahp.org. Again, that's viahp.org. That's Via Health Partners.
Jose Lopez has it teed up for a Jam and Jay's Pizza kickoff. And let's see what he does with this one, Jeff. This one's the long variety. It's going to bounce at about it bounces in the end zone for the touchback. So his second touchback.
7th kickoff. So Cherryville will start on our own 20-yard line. There's 3 minutes and 53 seconds left. At what point does a running clock start, Brent?
Second half.
Has to be second half,
a
okay.
40-point lead. So assuming Shelby keeps this lead, we may have a running clock the whole second half. So Cherryville takes over at their 20. It's been Patterson the whole way at quarterback. And
timeout called by Cherryville.
All right, we got a timeout. We'll take it. We'll be back after this. Shelby 43, Cherryville nothing.
I work my tractors really hard. I get all they've got. I demand as much horsepower as they can possibly give me. I tell you what, I've had these Coyote tractors for probably 10 years now. They've served me well. Been good.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, the 27 West intersection in Vale. Now new at Willis Flooring Shop in Shelby. It's the all-new display of Dreamweaver carpet. Make your flooring dreams come true. Shop their big new showroom. See the new LVP flooring by Deacon, and yes, they have LVP flooring made right here in the good old USA. In addition to flooring, you'll find shower doors and glass, quartz and granite, and Marsh cabinets. Call 980-404-0065 for Willis Flooring Shop. See the new showroom and displays today and like them on Facebook, too.
All right, Cherryville timeout. I don't think they had the right personnel out there, Jeff, and so
Boone Weiss is in now. He's a linebacker, and he's walked up on the outside.
Corvette McCray, I see Anderson and Key, and Patterson's going to throw it up. He's got a man deep, and it's...
Oh, it was a really nice pass, and he just could not find it. Late coverage was by 14 Kendrick Raper, but Raper kind of got turned around. That was a nice post pattern and so close. And I think that's number 10, and that's Whitworth, Najee Whitworth, and just about had a big play.
Yeah, he was open. You know, I was even maybe expecting a flag there because Raper got lost there on the ball and kind of.
I don't think he made any contact with him, though, but he was definitely kind of late to finding the football. So second down and 10.
Patterson to throw again. He rolls right. This time he gets good protection. He's going to throw it up, and it's going to be picked off by Jaden Anderson at the 45. He's at the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. And that's going to return all the way for a touchdown. A 45-yard interception return by.
Nope. They've thrown a flag about 5 yards into the end zone, but the flag is way back at the 35-yard line. So that's going to be erased by another penalty.
Yep, looks like it. So yeah, the first pass that Patterson incompleted looked a lot better. That one he just kind of threw it up for grabs.
Threw it up for grabs.
And Anderson basically just camped under it, made an easy interception playing center field. And they're actually going to call I don't even know what that was. That was like that personal foul. He did like he was posing for a Mr. Olympia kind of move.
Maybe it was a illegal crackback block, probably.
Yeah. Looked like he was doing the flex
Yeah, I have not seen that.
Yep. But penalty's going to back it up. That's a 15-yarder, and Shelby will take over at the 50, so that negates the Jaden Anderson pick 6, although he still gets the pick.
So 3:34 left in this first half, and
so the only guy that hasn't gotten in on the fun catching is Bubby, Khalil Foster, from the receiving corps. And you've also got in there right now 13.
Cherryville's going to take their second time out.
All right, so we'll take it with them. Well, Shelby leads 43-0, 3:34 to go here in the first half.
Keep your cool this summer by taking your vehicle to A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. They'll have you cool and comfortable in no time at all. They do all types of air conditioner repairs on all types of vehicles. And remember A-Plus Automotive for all of your automotive repair needs. Charles Heston invites you in, and you'll be back on the road in no time at all. That's A-Plus Automotive, 1900 Elizabeth Avenue in Shelby. Open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Call 704-482-0441. Like them on Facebook, too. The savings have never been better on a new 2024 Chevy Silverado than right now at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lincoln. Now take up to $7,000 off 2004 Chevy Silverados. They've got to make room for the new 2025 models arriving soon. But that's not all. Take up to $6,000 off the 2024 GMC Sierra, plus some very aggressive APR financing. And lease a new 2024 Chevy Blazer EV for only $549 a month. Coming in for all the details at Abernathy Chevrolet Buick GMC Truck, 1445 East Main Street, Lincoln.
All right, we're back after the Cherryville timeout, their second timeout. Golden Lions smack dab on the 50-yard line. Farmer's in, I can't tell. I think that's Jalen Tate, and Jalen Tate gets the carry. He's inside the 40, 35-30, and he's going to outrace the defense. That's going to be a 50-yard touchdown run by Jalen Tate. And that makes the score 49-0 in favor of the Golden Lions, pending this Jose Lopez PAT. One of those nights for the Ironmen. Still 3:23 to go here in the first half. And again, Lopez without a holder. No, I see him now. Collins is in there.
Hiding behind the official.
I couldn't see him behind the white hat. And the Hojo Power Sports PAT is up and good. And that's a 50 spot, 50-0 Shelby. We'll be right back.
At All Care Insurance Services, they take care of you. From auto to home to business, All Care Insurance can help. They've been helping North Carolinians save on their insurance since 1984. All Care Insurance Services is an independent insurance agency. They work for you, not the insurance carriers, finding you the best value on auto, home, and business insurance. Visit one of their offices near you. 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4835 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 East Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. Online at GoAllCare.com. Wait, don't you just hate waiting? Well, I do too. That's why I go to All-Ray Tire Center, where I get in and out service and check out some of their springtime specials, like alternator service starting at $79.95, an oil change starting at $47.99, brakes starting at $125 per axle, and they have great prices on tires. And most sizes are in stock, so you don't have to wait. Visit your nearest All-Ray Tire Center. West Main Street, Forest City, Lower Dallas Road in Dallas, East Main Street in Cherryville, West Dixon Boulevard, Shelby, and Carbon City Road in Morganton.
Welcome back. Jose Lopez has it teed up for a Jam and Jay's Pizza kickoff. That was
his 8th kickoff of the first half.
And this one's going to be boomed into the end zone, a couple of yards deep. His third touchback
in a row.
So Ironmen will take over at their 20. A moment ago, we had a 50-yard numbers tax and bookkeeping touchdown run by Jalen Tate. And aside from the one time his regular holder had to go out with an equipment issue, Lopez is connected on all his Hojo Power Sports PATs except for that one.
Well, let me tell you, let's talk about the quarterback for Cherryville, number 4, Andron Patterson. He is a tough young man.
Yep.
Because he's taken a lot of punishment, and he's back deep on kickoffs. He's the punter. He's made a couple of touchdown-saving tackles. I've been very impressed with that young man, Brent.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's just had pressure all night, and right now he's going to pitch it to Adams.
And it's going to be a 5-yard loss, or a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, again, that's a pass play. It's the same pass Shelby runs. They run a wide receiver in motion, and they kind of flip it forward. If you fumble it, it's just an incomplete pass. The problem is he's getting it, and he's just getting drilled as soon as he catches it. So
official has now given the signal to run the clock.
So 2nd and 13 after that 3-yard loss. And they've given Adams that pass 4 times now. He got 3 yards, then he lost 5, lost 1, lost 3. So 2nd and 13, and Patterson will throw, and he's going to be into coverage and knocked away by Calvin Ramseur, intended for Paxton Pruitt. Again, not a bad pass there, bad looking pass. Ramseur kind of timed his jump there and knocked it away. And now again, wholesale changes. Gartner, McCray, Jalen Tate, Chris Allison, Norris, Vaz, Key Ramseur. And it'll be handoff to Mayhew, and he's hit by Gartner immediately with help from Nick Norris. It's going to be another loss of a yard.
So that's going to make it 4th and 14.
Mayhew's carried it 5 times, and he hasn't gained a positive yard on any of them. Just a tough night.
Most definitely.
Back to punt is Patterson on 4th and 14. Deep for Shelby. It looks like Collins and Ramseur. It's going to bounce at the Cherryville 40 and bounce all the way to the Shelby 48. And Ramseur has trouble handling it. Now picks it up at the 45. And he'll go down at about the 48. So a minute 50, but the clock is running. And I don't know, Jeff, if maybe 50 in the first half gets you a running clock. I know 40 in the second half does, so Shelby will take over. They will mark it at the 48. 1st and 10 there. Farmer still in, Tate still in. Lorenzo Roseboro's in at receiver. Second time we've seen him in tonight, and Ramseur will get the pass, and he's at the 50, 45, 40, breaks that tackle, 35-30, and ridden out of bounds inside the 25 to about the 22.
So that's another first down, and again, a first down sponsored by Cornerstone Dental Associates of Shelby. That's only the 5th first down for Shelby. 3 first downs in the first quarter, 2 first downs in the second quarter, and 1:37 remaining here in the first quarter. Shelby leads 50-0.
So that's a 30-yard play down to the 22. Now handoff Tristan Tate, and he's going to go all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. So 22-yard touchdown run by Tristan Tate. And, Jeff, that took all of 2 plays and
17 seconds.
17 seconds.
Shelby's had the ball for 4 minutes and 31 seconds of this game total.
Score is 56-0. That was a 22-yard touchdown run, a numbers tax and bookkeeping touchdown. And now Lopez back out once again for a Hojo Power Sports point after touchdown. Good. And this one, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it was missed.
Yeah, it barely got off the tee. It was like he kicked the tee.
Yeah.
and not the football. And the football went about 3 feet in the air and
well,
fell.
Brent, it's your fault because you said that with his holder he hadn't missed one, and so that was with his holder.
And that was, and so we'll go to the break. 56-0, Shelby on top.
We all hear about how good the barbecue is in Lexington, Greensboro, and in eastern North Carolina. But here in Cleveland County, we all know that the best barbecue is here. At Alston Bridges Barbecue, Kent and Linda Bridges and their family make sure the staple of their restaurant is the best barbecue. Your choice, pork, beef, or chicken, plus delicious sides, such as slaw, beans, fries, and hush puppies. The best since Alston and Mabel opened in 1955. Alston Bridges Barbecue, 620 Grover Street, right here in Shelby.
Alston Bridges Barbecue is now open 10:45 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. 2 locations to serve you. That's Auto Parts U-Pull and Scrap Metal, located at 1025 County Home Road in Shelby and now at 851 Car Farm Road in Lincoln. Auto Parts U-Pull and Scrap Metal will buy your junk car or even your house and come pull your own parts. New additions arrive every day. Admission fee is $2. They also buy copper, aluminum, steel, cast iron, tin, and brass. See the king of parts. Auto Parts U-Pull and Scrap Metal. Open 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. 1025 County Home Road in Shelby and 851 Car Farm Road in Lincoln. Online at autopartsupull.com and see their page on whatsupshopper.com. Like them on Facebook too.
All right, Jeff, they were a little quick getting the kickoff, but it's another touchback.
Another touchback. Ball hits about the 2-yard line and bounces in. So
Ironmen take over.
56-0. Shelby leads. 1:29 left in this first half.
Patterson with Mayhew beside him. He'll roll right. Patterson will help block, and now he'll roll back left as he gets pressure. And now there's nowhere to go. Sack, and he fumbles it. And let's see who recovered it. The ball's inside the 5.
I think Cherryville got back on it.
Gardner was there. So was Justin Ross. So was Dominique Woody. So was Achilles Hunt. So I'm not sure who actually.
I think they're going to put it back on the 4-yard line.
That's a 16-yard sack. But luckily, they recovered the fumble. That could have been disastrous. And there's 48 seconds left here in the first half. Ball at the 4-yard line of Cherryville. And they'll hand it to Mayhew, and Mayhew's hit right around the goal line.
About the 1-yard line.
So they'll lose 3 more.
Mayhew's slow getting up. 25.9 seconds left, and Cherryville should be able to run this out without having to snap it again, I think.
Yeah, we'll take an injury timeout. It's 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Mayhew's nursing an injury in the end zone. We'll be right back.
It's hot outside, and so are the red-hot deals on flooring at Barrett's Floor Covering in Kings Mountain. Hurry in now and see Stan and Sherry for your next floor. They've got wide-width sheet vinyl with new designs and priced as low as $125 a square foot. Plus 5mm and 20mm wear layer LVP flooring is only $1.99 a square foot. This special get only for you at Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain, online at barrettsfloorcovering.com.
You work hard every day to provide for yourself and your family. Why not let someone else help out every now and then? As your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, that's why I'm here, for peace of mind, and to help you to protect what matters most to you in Cleveland County. I'm Bert Kostner. Call me at 704-482-2436 for a quick auto, home, or life insurance quote, and to learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. Be sure to ask for me, Bert Kostner, 704-482-2436.
Call Bert Kostner, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, today.
All right, welcome back. After the injury timeout for Mayhew, they start the clock back, and it runs out, Jeff, so that'll do it for the first half. Shelby leads 56-0 at halftime. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with our Gardner-Webb University Stadium halftime show and our James River Equipment stats and recap of the first half. And we'll do that after this 3-minute break.
You may be heading out to the big game, or maybe you're heading to the mountains or beach for one last season getaway, or maybe just back to school. No matter where you're headed, head first to Butler's Tire and Automotive in Kings Mountain and make sure your vehicle is ready for the road. They do it all, from engine replacement to transmission service, along with tune-ups, oil changes, brake work, tires too, and inspections. That's Butler's Tire and Automotive Repair, 205 East King Street in Kings Mountain, right across from KFC. Like them on Facebook too.
Matthew.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I just need you to listen to me.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. I hear you. And what you say really does matter to me.
I mean, let's be honest. No kid likes rules, but I get why we have them. I hear you, and I know it's because you care.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
This announcement brought to you by the Cleveland County Public Health Department. Together, let's drive. And Marburger Chevrolet in Shelby is ready to ride. Right now, it's truck season. Get 1.9% APR financing for well-qualified buyers on the 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 truck. Plus, make no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance with GM Financial. Coming in for all the details. Together, let's drive. Marburger Chevrolet, located at 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, online at marburgerchevy.net. Did you know Cleveland Lumber Company has a custom mill workshop? Well, they do. And if you need something custom made, see Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. From cabinets to doors to trim. And don't forget, they do screen repair too. See them for your Milwaukee and Makita power tools. Also, Ready Seal for those decks. It's goof-proof. Even you can do it. That's Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Airwood Street in Shelby. Open Monday through Friday. They are the builder's choice. Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Attention football fans, looking for a winning smile? Touchdown with Cornerstone Dental Associates. Locally owned and operated in Shelby, their highly trained team brings the most up-to-date, comprehensive care to patients of all ages. With advanced technology and a passion for keeping your family smile in top form, Cornerstone is not your average dental office. They're accepting new patients, so go experience the Cornerstone difference today. Visit cornerstonedentist.com and see why their dental services have outperformed the rest. It's the best breakfast deal ever at the Creekside Seafood and Steak in Shelby. Listen up. Get 2 eggs with your choice of bacon, sausage, and liver mush. Also grits and toast and tea or coffee, all for just $5 and tax included. Again, just $5, and that includes the tax. And get 2 for $30. 2 USDA Prime New York strip steaks with 2 sides, just $30. And don't forget about their fish. It's the best seafood around at the Creekside Seafood and Steak, 1025 Kaiser Street off Highway 74 East in Shelby. Open Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, 8 to 8:30. Sunday for lunch from 11 to 2:30. Like them on Facebook, too. The big trucks have backed up and unloaded mattresses, and more mattresses at Cummings Furniture in Shelby. Just arrived 2-sided, posture-perfect orthopedic mattresses. These are handcrafted 2-sided. Just flip them over if you wish. Cummings Furniture also has a truckload of Nectar mattresses at closeout prices. Check with them before you buy. That's Cummings Furniture, 410 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at CummingsFurnitureofShelby.com. Like them on Facebook, too. Smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Dr. Stroud, Wilson, Thompson, and McMurray invite you in for all of your dental needs. From preventive care to cosmetic dentistry, from crowns and bridges to root canals and implants. For your appointment, call 704-482-3281 or visit the website at shelbydentist.net. Yes, smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby, located at 416 West Warren Street. Kids love them. Hey, and you will too.
Get ready to celebrate 100 years of tradition, family fun, and unforgettable memories at the Cleveland County Fair in Shelby, North Carolina, presented by Albemarle. From thrilling rides and exciting games to delicious food and live entertainment, there's something for everyone. Join us from September 26th to October 6th for this historic event at North Carolina's largest county fair. Grab your tickets today at clevelandcountyfair.com, and let's make this a celebration to remember.
All right, welcome into our Gardner-Webb University halftime show. I'm going to turn it over to Jeff for our James River Equipment recap of the first half.
All right, the recap of the first half, and it's been all Golden Lions. The best drive of the night for Cherryville. They got 2 first downs, got across the 50-yard line, and had to go ahead and punt it with 7:15 left in the first quarter. So Shelby got it with 7:15 to go, and J.J. Williams on the first offensive play for Shelby hauled in an 87-yard touchdown pass from Land Farmer. Jose Lopez's point after made it 7-0. With 2:59 left in the first quarter, Tristan Tate had a 9-yard touchdown run. Lopez's point after made it 14-0. With 44 seconds left in the first quarter, Land Farmer had a 6-yard touchdown run. Point after was no good. At the end of the first quarter, Shelby led 20-0. With 10:48 left in the second quarter, a block punt went out of the back of the end zone for a 2-point safety. Shelby led 22-0. With 9:52 left in the second quarter, Emmanuel Collins, a 73-yard touchdown pass from Farmer. Lopez's point after made it 29-0 Shelby. With 6:25 left in the first half, Tyler Morgan, a 58-yard touchdown pass from Farmer. Lopez's point after made it 36-0. With 3:53 left in the second quarter, Majay Thompson, a 48-yard pass from Farmer. Lopez's point after made it 43-0. With 3:23 left in the second quarter, Jalen Tate had a 50-yard touchdown run. Lopez's point after made it 50-0. And with 1:29 left in the first half, Tristan Tate, a 22-yard touchdown run. The extra point was no good, and so Shelby led 56-0 at the end of the first half. Shelby has 5 first downs, and again, our first downs are sponsored by Cornerstone Dental Associates of Shelby. Our touchdowns, and there have been many, many of those, are sponsored by Numbers Tax and Bookkeeping of Shelby. The field goals and point afters are sponsored by Hojo Power Sports of Shelby. And if you got to say anything negative about Shelby, too many penalties. And those penalties are sponsored by Butler's Tire and Auto of Kings Mountain. Shelby has been guilty of 5 penalties for 65 yards. But other than that, it's been pretty much a perfect game for Shelby. Shelby's had the ball 7 times. They've got 7 touchdowns. And they've held the ball for a grand total of 4 minutes and 31 seconds. So it's been all Shelby.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Golden Lions racked it up offensively in the first half, but the defense did their job too. Just rushing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tackles for loss on running plays, and then another 3 on pass plays. So 17 tackles for loss in the first half. Pretty impressive. A block punt and an interception. And a sack, or a sack fumble recovery. So pretty dominant first half by the Golden Lions. Let's look at some stats. And so far I've just compiled Shelby, so I'll give Cherryville's after our next break. But Land Farmer was 6 of 7 for 312 yards and 4 touchdowns. Leading receivers were Majay Thompson with 2 catches for 64 yards and a touchdown. Calvin Ramseur had a catch for 30 yards. J.J. Williams had a catch for 87 yards and a touchdown. Emmanuel Collins had a catch for 73 yards and a touchdown, and Tyler Morgan had a catch for 58 yards and a touchdown. Tristan Tate had 5 carries for 56 yards and 2 touchdowns. Land Farmer had 2 carries for 18 yards and a touchdown, and Jalen Tate had 2 carries for 55 yards and a touchdown. So pretty dominant for Shelby there. 312 passing, another 129 rushing, and so 441 yards of total offense is a pretty big half of football.
Yeah, most definitely. And when you look at those stats, Brent, the first thing that jumps out at you, Lance thrown it 7 times. He's completed 6 of them for 312 yards and 4 touchdowns. So he's averaging 52 yards per reception. But that's not the most amazing thing. He's averaging 40-some yards per attempt. And so it's just 46 yards per attempt. So it's mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's video game stats for sure in the first half. And it's homecoming here at Cherryville High School. The court has all been announced, and when we come back, we'll give you who that homecoming queen is, and we'll also give you the rest of the stats for Cherryville here on our Gardner-Webb University Stadium Halftime Show. We'll be right back.
Finding your perfect floor starts at Floor in America in Kings Mountain. If you can dream it, they can do it at Floor in America. And come see their newly remodeled showroom. Select from up to 8 colors of waterproof LVP now in stock. And now financing is available at Floor in America, and they'll be more than happy to come out to your home offering free measurements. Now who does that? They do at Floor in America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain. Online at FloorInAmericaKingsMountain.com. Like them on Facebook too. Your perfect floor starts at Floor in America, Kings Mountain.
Foothills Podiatry in Shelby is happy to announce the addition of Dr. Strudy M. Carwa to their staff. Dr. Carwa is looking forward to providing you with exceptional care and comprehensive solutions for your foot and ankle needs. She brings a genuine passion for podiatric medicine and surgery, and she will be a valuable asset to their practice. Foothills Podiatry, 707 North Morgan Street in Shelby. Online at foothillspodiatry.com. Call 704-487-6672. Are you ready to elevate your farm in an outdoor experience? Look no further than Fred Caldwell Tractors in Clover. We're not a dealership, rather your partners in performance. Mahindra is synonymous with rugged durability, innovative technology, and top performance. Right now, qualified buyers get 0% financing for up to 84 months on select models. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just starting out, see Brian Lane and Wayne Gregory at Fred Caldwell Tractors. Fred Caldwell Tractors is also a certified Toro dealer, located at 961 Bethel Street in Clover. Online at FredCaldwellTractors.com. Like them on Facebook too.
The Suzuki King Quad 100% ATV sale is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Get 0% financing for 36 months or up to $1,000 in customer cash. And check out the line of Kawasaki bikes. Save up to $2,000 on select models. Select a Honda ATV and get up to $300 in free accessories. Plus, don't miss the Yamaha Wave Runner Best of Show sales event. Come in for the details at Full Throttle Power Sports, 101 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Get the fire you desire on your new backyard grill from Future Energy Company in Shelby. Grilling season is here. Come in and see the line of Napoleon grills. The new Freestyle with a 10-year warranty is only $4.99. And take a look at the Napoleon Prestige with a lifetime warranty. Check out the Big Green Egg and the Primo grills and the Green Mountain Pellet Grill. And the Broilmaster 84XN grill is now 40% off at Future Energy Company, 130 West Graham Street in Shelby. Online at futureenergyco.com. Like them on Facebook too.
A small college town could be right for you. Gardner-Webb University is a private Christian liberal arts university in Boiling Springs that was founded in 1905. Whether you're graduating high school, transferring universities, pursuing an advanced degree, or returning to the classroom as an adult, Gardner-Webb has over 80 majors awaiting you. In athletics, the Runnin' Bulldogs football season kicks off at home August 29th. Become a part of Bulldog Nation. More at gardner-webb.edu.
All right, we are back in this Gardner-Webb University Stadium halftime show. I do want to give you the stats for Cherryville. Passing, Andron Patterson was 5 of 8 with 1 interception for -4 yards. Jaden Adams caught 4 passes for -6, and Makai Caldwell caught 1 pass for 2 yards. Rushing, Patterson was 9 carries, -40 yards, and a lost fumble. Jackson Mayhew had 6 carries for -11. Jackson Hebner had 5 carries for -2. Jaden Adams had 1 carry for -1, and Javarius McElhaney had 1 carry for 7 yards. So that's 22 carries for minus 47 yards and minus 4 passing, so minus 51 total yards. So that just shows what that Shelby defense did there in the first half.
Definitely dominant. Still got some time left in this halftime, so let's go over some scores. Thanks to Kevin Hastings, we've got the following scores. Crest leads Ashbrook by a score of 15-12. North Lincoln leading Statesville, and I believe both those teams were undefeated going into this game. North Lincoln leads Statesville 22-6. Kings Mountain leads Hunter Huss 23-6. Hickory leads East Lincoln 14-0. South Point leads Stuart Kramer 44-0. Hendersonville leads RS Central 13-7. Bandy's leads West Lincoln 14-7. East Rutherford ahead of Brevard by a score of 7-3. Maiden 22, East Burke 0. This game, Shelby 56, Cherryville nothing. Burns leads Highland Tech 28-8. Pine Lake Prep is leading Mountain Island Charter 23-21. Community School of Davidson 28, Bishop McGinnis nothing. Freedom up big on Chase 35-7. Fred T. Ford leads North Iredale 10-8. West Iredale leads St. Stephen's 21-14. Watauga leads North Davidson 26-7. Irwin leads Inca 27-7, and AC Reynolds leads North Buncombe 21-0. So thanks to Kevin Hastings for those halftime scores, or somewhere close to halftime scores.
What was that Crest score again?
15-12 is what is the last that we had on that.
All right. Okay. That's Crest. Yep. And Kings Mountain's up big on Huss.
Yeah, it was 23-6. Now you've got 30-6.
Yeah, 30-6. I got South Point 44-0 over Stuart Kramer.
I believe that you did that game for the last couple of years, and I think that I was with Rob Roop for the last couple of years doing the Ashbrook Crest game. So happy to be here at Cherryville. The field is beautiful. Yep. It's a very nice press box. They treated us very nicely here, and but it's been a big night for the Golden Lions football tonight, though.
Yeah, it's been all Shelby. I can't remember doing a game where a team had minus 50 yards of offense in a half. That's with that botched punt where they got like an 11-yard pickup. How about this update? AC Reynolds 49-0 over North Buncombe. So
well, it was 21-0. So that was kind of like second half against Shelby when AC Reynolds has only won one game this year, Brent, and that was against Shelby by a score of 51-21.
Yeah, hard to believe. They're getting ready to win number 2. So we'll take one more break here on our Gardner-Webb University Stadium halftime show. When we come back, we'll have the second half kickoff and a running clock for the second half, Jeff. I do want to announce that the homecoming queen for Cherryville High School 2024, Ava Scott Miller. So congratulations to Ava Scott Miller and her family being named the Cherryville Homecoming Queen 2024. We'll be right back.
Help! He's back in town.
Yeah, I'm back in town, and this town is going down. It's me, Clint Eatswood, and I can't be stopped. I eat all the wood I see, and there's nothing you can do.
Someone call H&H Pest Control. They'll stop Clint Eatswood.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Stop Clint Eatswood before he destroys your home. Call H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing at 704-482-2847. Online at hhpci.com. Mix and match your GE appliances during the big GE Scratch and Dent Truckload Sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. The barn is full. They've got to make room for more appliances arriving, so prices have been slashed. All come with a full factory warranty, so now is the time to buy. Also, they have a great selection of used washers and dryers. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. On the right going down, on the left coming up. Hojo Outdoor Power in Shelby has season-ending pricing now through October. Buy a Z-Turf aerator at $4,000 off. Not $400 off. I said $4,000 off. But hurry, offer ends October 31st. But that's not all. All Exmark radius mowers are $700 off. Plus, get 1.9% APR financing for 48 months. And buy now and the warranty resets April 1st. Don't miss these huge savings at Hojo Outdoor Power, 110 Grigg Street in Shelby, off South Lafayette Street. Online at hojopower.net. Like them on Facebook, too. The fall garden and flowering plants have arrived at Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain. Come check them out for your home. Also, grass seed, lime, fertilizer, pine needles, and straw. And ask Mr. Bolt about their canned food items, including jalapeno eggs, red hot Polish sausage, local honey apple butter, and lickety-loos barbecue. And add spice to your charcoal with Kingsford charcoal flavoring. 4 flavors to choose from. See Mr. Bolt, Howard, or Kyle and leave with a smile at Hometown Hardware, 110 South Railroad Avenue, Kings Mountain. For over 60 years, Honda Motorcycles of Shelby has been serving this area, and they continue to do so today. Right now, you'll find a good inventory of dirt bikes, plus 150 and up to 450 models of on- and off-road bikes. See the new 2024 Honda Rebel, along with 4x4 ATVs and side-by-sides, including the Pioneer and the Talon, plus Gold Wings and Trikes. And don't forget about their parts and service department. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at HondaMotorcyclesofShelby.com. Kickoff time means cooler weather, and Innovative Pool Designs in Kings Mountain has some cool weather ideas, like their Coyote and Bull grills. There's nothing like it. And new for you athletes, the Viking Cold Plunge with ice cold therapy. Check it out. Plus, check out their Thermosauna. Just breathe, relax, and repeat. And spas and hot tubs by Shoreline. And financing is available with low down payments and no money down with approved credit for qualified buyers. Innovative Pool Designs, 629 East King Street in Kings Mountain. Online at ipdnc.com. Like them on Facebook, too. It's Fries Friday at Jam & Jay's Pizza in Shelby. Yes, on Fridays, take 20% off any fry order. Build your own plate of fries. And did you know you can get hamburgers, hot subs, and chicken tenders at Jam & Jay's? And listen to this. On Tuesdays, take 30% off basic pizzas. It's Wing Wednesday, where you get 10% off. And Thursday, take 20% off specialty pizzas. Check out online offers at jamandjayspizza.com. Jam & Jay's Pizza, 1011 Grove Street in Shelby, right behind KFC. Open Tuesday and Wednesday, 11 to 8, Thursday and Friday, 11 to 9, and 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. on Sunday for lunch.
Your land, your vision. At James River Equipment, we know every property is unique. Whether you're planting a garden, raising livestock, or just enjoying wide open spaces, we've got the perfect John Deere tractor for you. And right now, you can get 0% financing for 72 months on select John Deere compact tractors. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com to find a location near you. Ends 10/25/24. Subject to approved credit with John Deere Financial. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. James River delivers.
Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, bases loaded, and 2 strikes. Now, that's a tough situation for any team. And not having your taxes done properly is a problem for you, too. That's when you call on Kimberly Spicer, CPA and public attorney. She has the team you can count on. She can assist you with your small business and your tax preparation. In Shelby, call 704-482-4358. And in Forest City, 828-245-8351. Kimberly Spicer, CPA and attorney. 214 North Morgan Street in Shelby and 118 East Main Street, Forest City.
All right, welcome back. That's going to conclude our Gardner-Webb University Stadium halftime show. And we're lined up for a Jam & Jay's Pizza kickoff. It'll be Cherryville kicking off to Shelby. And the Golden Lions lead 56-0. And, Jeff, we'll have a running clock pretty much, well, we will with this entire second half at this point. And just a dominant performance by the Golden Lions. Let's take a look back at our Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain Player to Watch. That was Majay Thompson. He leads the team in catches with 2. Then he has 64 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah. Can't do much better than that.
No. So kicking off is 30.
That's Farmer.
Yep.
His first kickoff went 33 yards, and that was after a safety. So this will be his first kickoff from the 40.
He is a 12th grader. A couple of fresh faces back deep. One is Cole Wakefield, number 13. And is that Quivette McCray, 5, I believe, or the 2 deep, if he can get it back there. And Farmer's kick is going to be fielded by the up back.
At the 19.
And up to the 30, 35, 40. Still on his feet at the 50 to the 40. And finally out of bounds. And that's Tyler Tate on the return for Shelby.
Another Tate, 5'5", 130-pound running back.
I was going to say, he looks awfully little back there, but he was running mean, wasn't he?
He was. So it's a 41-yard kick and a heck of a return.
So that was Tyler Tate all the way to the Cherryville, let's call it
33.
Yeah. So Shelby will take over there. In at quarterback is Kendrick Raper. And in at running back is Nick Norris. And Raper, we have a timeout called.
I think Cherryville took a timeout.
Cherryville timeout with 11:10 to go, third quarter. We'll be right back.
For over 56 years, Love's Fish Box has been serving this area with the finest in seafood, and the tradition continues today. You'll enjoy great food in their rustic dining room. Bring the family out. There's something for everyone on the menu, from fish to chicken to steak to salad, sandwiches, and more. Try their after 4 p.m. specials with all the trimmings. On Tuesday, Alaskan White for $7.95. Wednesday, beef tips $10.95. Thursdays, hamburger steak $7.95. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West, Kings Mountain. Online at lovesfishbox.net and like them on Facebook too. Ram Power Days are underway at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Power on with the strength of a new Ram truck. Now get $3,000 retail consumer cash allowance on most new 2025 Ram 1500 models. And now get $2,000 bonus cash allowance on the new 2024 Ram ProMaster models. Power on during Ram Power Days at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
All right, after the timeout taken by Cherryville, Shelby will have 1st and 10 from the 33. And it'll be handoff to Nick Norris. He's at the 30, 25, 20. Hits the outside, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, but there's a flag all the way back at the 34-yard line. And that's going to be a hold on the Golden Lions. So that's
the 6th Butler's Tire and Auto of Kings Mountain penalty. And every one of them has been double figures. 3 15-yard penalties and 3 10-yard penalties on the Golden Lions.
So that negates the 33-yard touchdown run, and they didn't mark that correctly.
Nope, they didn't mark it correctly because it's a 12-yard penalty, and you can't have a holding penalty of more than 10 yards. But they did.
Yep. So 1st and 22 from the 45-yard line. And it'll be handed off to Norris again. He's got big run room again inside the 40, 35, cuts it back, and he's down near the 30.
So that's going to be 2nd down and 8.
So they mark it at the 32. So 13-yard gain. Norris's first official carry. And second, it looks like 9. Raper's going to throw it. And he's going to complete it to Cole Wakefield, and he's inside the 20. Wakefield's first catch as a varsity football player.
And that's going to be another 1st down, sponsored by Cornerstone Dental Associates, and we've got an injury timeout. One of the Cherryville lineman is down, so we can take a timeout if you want to. Brent.
Yeah, we'll take it with 9:14 to go, third quarter. Shelby 56, Cherryville nothing.
Make tax time easy on yourself by seeing Mark Patty and Associates in Shelby. Whether individual or corporate, they can help you with your tax preparation with professional service. And for businesses, they do bookkeeping and payroll. Mark Patty is an enrolled agent, and they can help with Medicare supplements, life insurance, and long-term care. Make tax time easy. See Mark Patty and Associates, 724 South Morgan Street in Shelby. Call 704-471-1414 for Mark Patty and Associates.
What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Johnson with Moss Realty, and interest rates are dropping. With lower interest rates come higher home prices, and that is a historic fact. If you want to beat those high prices, give us a call today so we can position you to get your foot in the door. Remember, you're marrying the house, but you're just dating the rate. When interest rates go even lower, you can always refinance. Moss Realty, your local experts. Give us a call today, 704-865-5555, or check us out online at mossrealty.com.
All right, we're back from the injury timeout. That was a 16-yard pass from Raper to Wakefield. First and 10 at the Cherryville 16 for Shelby. Clock running, 8:30 to go. Raper's going to call his own number around the right side. He's inside the 10, or maybe to about the 9. Let's see the mark.
So that's going to be second down now. Second down and about 3 to go. Again, the running clock is all the way down to 8 minutes left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Raper gives you a little different dimension than Farmer does. He's a little more of a threat with the legs, whereas Farmer's a bigger threat with the arm. Second down, about 3. And this will be Raper calling his own number again. He fumbles it, but he gets his own fumble and then takes off and runs with it. Gets about 2 yards.
Yep, came close to picking up the first down after dropping the ball, kind of dribbling it, and picked it up. And so it's going to be third down and 1.
So the ball at about the 7-yard line. Clock continues to run.
He was down on the right hash, and they kind of threw the ball, and the officials just said, okay, we'll just spot it here in the middle of the field.
All right.
Third and 1.
And flag comes out, pre-snap. Offsides.
Shelby lined up offsides. 7th penalty. Butler's Tire and Auto, Kings Mountain penalty against Shelby. The first time that Shelby had a 5-yard penalty tonight, though.
Yep.
So third and 6 now.
Yep, 3rd and 6. Raper's still out there. 4 receiver set. Nick Norris, the running back. And Norris will get the handoff, and he busts through the line, and he's going to bust through and into the end zone for the touchdown. So Nick Norris, he gets the touchdown taken away, and then he gets it anyway with about 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Puts Shelby up by a score of 62-0, pending the point after attempt.
How long was the run?
Well, let's see. 32, 16, 9, 7, 12.
Okay, 12-yard touchdown run.
So he officially had a 13-yard run and a 12-yard run for a touchdown. And Jose Lopez in for the Hojo Power Sports point after touchdown. It is good. Golden Lions lead 63-0 on your No Malarkey Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be right back.
The game is about to start.
What the?
You finally put the kids to sleep.
Sweet dreams. No, the battery.
Your dinner guests will be here in 5 minutes.
Not now. Oh.
Mr. Sparky electricians are around the corner and ready to help. Call Mr. Sparky today for any electrical need.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You know, back in the day, Okie Knipe was a pretty darn good football player at Shelby High School, and later he started a pretty darn good tire store, and it's still here today. It's Okie's Tire, serving Shelby and Cleveland County for over 40 years, and sons Ken and Chris Knipe continues the tradition today by selling the best quality tire at the best possible price. As Okie used to say, if it's round and it rolls, Okie's Tire can help. That's Okie's Tire, located at 800 West Warren Street in Shelby. Call 704-487-7392.
Jamie J's Pizza Kickoff for Jose Lopez. He's had several touchbacks, and this is going to be another one, Jeff, I think.
There for a while, it looked like he was going to die at about the 1, but it's going to be 5 straight touchbacks.
Yeah, that one hit at about the 4, and they were trying to let it roll in, but it didn't really want to. It just snuck in the end zone for the touchback.
So that's 10 kickoffs for Lopez. Shelby scored with about 6:15 left in this third quarter, and now there's 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And when we talk about running clock, we're serious. It didn't stop for the timeout or the touchdown or anything. So,
yep. So handoff, Cherryville.
It's going to be a 5-yard gain.
That was number 11, Elijah Proctor.
He was a starting linebacker the last game, so ran hard, picked up 5 yards on that play.
So
Shelby's got number 24, Tyson Williams in, number 47. I don't have a 47 for on Shelby's roster.
It looks pretty
number
good, though.
27, Darian Spikes.
Handoff Proctor. Nope.
Fake.
Patterson's going to keep it. He probably should have handed it off.
Yep,
He
he's
lost
going to lose a couple.
And right on cue, tackle made by Darian Spikes.
74, Kendall Smith in. Number 44, Tykerian Cuthbertson in. Number 31. I don't have a 31 on the roster. 26, Jordan Marble. 23, Kahari Corey.
Boone Weiss.
28, Amarius Moore.
Who's the big guy in the middle there, 44?
44, Tykerian Cuthbertson.
Well, he looks bigger than 5'11", 185.
So 3rd down and 6 for Cherryville.
Patterson to throw. Here comes Tyson Williams. Ball's up. It's going to be picked off. Kahari Corey. And he's going to be dragged.
Nope, he breaks the tackle, and he's going to be knocked down at about the 42-yard line. So Shelby will take over at that point.
So Corey comes in and gets the pick. So one guy I'm really interested in out of those guys is 24, Jeff. Freshman.
Tyson Williams.
6'5". I think he's got a pedigree. I think one of your old offensive linemen.
I think, and his uncle also played offensive line for me. Shelby trying to get lined up.
So they take over at the Cherryville 43 after the Kahari Corey interception. That's 2 picks now for Patterson. There's a minute 22 to go here in the third quarter, and both teams substituting late.
Yeah, number 60, offensive lineman, that's Malachi Guest. He comes off, and he's going to be replaced by number 50, Brett Morgan.
At the center spot. Raper at quarterback, and he'll throw it to Foster. He's at the 40, 35-30. He's gone. 10-5 touchdown. And that's a 42-yard touchdown pass. And now Foster's officially in the books. And I guess you could say they have 4 starting receivers, but Foster and Williams kind of alternate. And they both got a touchdown now.
And Raper has a touchdown pass.
That's right. So we'll call that 28 seconds to go in the third. Lopez on for the point after touchdown. Again, doesn't have a holder, so Boone Weiss is going to go hold.
Hopefully they won't make him run to the other side to kick the point after, because the time's going to run out.
Kicks
it at the buzzer, so that's good.
And the score is Shelby 70, Cherryville nothing. When we come back, it'll be fourth quarter time after this.
Plumbing problems can drive you plumb crazy. Not anymore. Use your head. Call Olmsted to take care of all of your plumbing needs. Olmsted Plumbing has been serving this area since 1973. That's over 50 years. Plumbing problems can happen anytime, and anytime is not a good time. From slow toilets to leaky pipes to clogged drains, Olmsted Plumbing can do it all. Just call 828-245-7302 or visit the website at olmstedplumbing.com. Like we said, use your head. Call Olmsted. Olmsted Plumbing, you'll be glad you did.
Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L Series is part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup rated #1 for reliability. They feature powerful Kubota diesel engines and easy operation. The durable Kubota L Series. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain.
All right, time for a Jam and Jay's Pizza kickoff. And Jose Lopez's legs got to be getting tired about now. He just hit the Hojo Power Sports PAT after a numbers tax and bookkeeping touchdown pass of 42 yards from Kendrick Raper to Khalil Foster. And Lopez's kick is going to be fielded at the 1
At the 1 by Patterson.
Yep.
And that was a mistake.
He's going to be tackled inside the 10.
Oh, my goodness. So that's a 59-yard, and it was a really nice high kick. And it's like Patterson has been letting that go, and he said, nope, I'm going to go catch this one. And like you said, that was a mistake because he caught it on the 1 and he was tackled on the 5. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, clock's running. It's at 11:05 to go in the ball game. Shelby's been perfect on offense, Jeff. They've scored every time with a touchdown.
Yeah, they've had 10 possessions. And Cherryville is on their own 5-yard line.
And handoff. Didn't get.
I think he lost a yard.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll see if they even give him the line of scrimmage. All right, so that was Proctor. I was trying to catch the number. Proctor on the carry. And
they hadn't put the ball down yet. The side judge has got it marked on the 4, but I think they finally put the football down at the 4 as well. So second down and 11. 10 minutes left in this ball game.
And Proctor gets the handoff. That might be a safety.
Yep. It's going to be another safety.
Well, they're going to say he's on the 1 foot line. So they lost 3. It's as close to the goal line as you're going to get.
Shelby's got all reserves in right now. Have had it on defense for a while.
Big 74.
Yeah, I called him
Kendall
out a little bit ago. Kendall Smith, 6'4", 305 pounds.
Yeah, and there's no number 47 on the roster. And now Patterson's going to throw from his own end zone, and it's
incomplete.
Incomplete. It was intended for Paxton Pruitt. And now 4th and 14, and you figure punting from the end line. With not, well, they don't normally take a big drop, but this is even less than they normally would take.
Shelby has not rushed the punter, since the second quarter started. So, and they don't have a return man back either. So, they're gonna let it roll, and this ball is gonna roll out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. So it's going to be a 32-yard punt. Pretty good punt actually for Patterson. And so Shelby will have the ball back here in the fourth quarter on the Cherryville 30. Get it all the way back to the 34, 35, all the way back to the 35-yard line.
Cherryville 35. So that rolled even further than we thought. So 8 minutes to go. The clock continues to run. And another new quarterback in. And this is Kearon Thurman, I believe. No.
Number 25,
Kearon.
Kearon Thurman. 5'7", 145-pound quarterback, defensive back, 9th grader. Another penalty 5-yard penalty lined up offsides by the Golden Lion offense.
I know people are saying, why was Shelby throwing up 63, but it was a little.
It was a pass in the flat.
And you got your backup needs some work. So handoff to Cuthbertson, and he's got the 5 yards back, and he's barreling over people, and he's got
6 more after that, so that's about a 10 or 11-yard gain.
I mean, it says he's 5'11", 185. If he's 185.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's a 10-yard gain.
He is a load.
He is. Also, number 17, Tyler Tate, in there at the other running back. One of the receivers, number 13, Cole Wakefield. We called him a little bit earlier.
Yep, he had a catch earlier from Raper. And now it's Tate around the left side. Nowhere to go. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
I think that's the first lost yardage play for Shelby tonight.
And Tate had that nice return earlier in the game. So I think he lost about 4.
That was Tate made the middle school football move. He was going to outside and said, no, I can't get around him, so I'm going to stop and go the other way, and that just doesn't work well in varsity high school football.
Ashton McCombs in at receiver, number 37.
So 3rd down and 9 for Shelby.
So Thurman gets the snap. He hands it off to Cuthbertson, and nobody really wants to tackle him.
Rolling over people, and he's going to be down to the 24-yard line.
It's a first down.
So that's a first down.
So he got 10.
We'll take a guess how many first downs Shelby has tonight, Brent?
7?
7.
Wow.
The 7th first down for Shelby tonight.
They got more touchdowns than first downs. 10 of those. So Cuthbertson with 2 carries for 20 yards. We're down to 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Clock continues to run. And now McCombs in at running back, along with Cuthbertson. And Thurman will hand off to McCombs around the left side. And he gets a couple yards.
I think that Shelby might have lost a fumble just then. That is going to be a turnover. First turnover by Shelby.
So McCombs got about 3 yards and then lost the fumble. But I noticed coming off the field, his teammates were really cheering him on. So he must be a teammate favorite. Cherryville takes over around their 22-yard line. And fumbled snap. Patterson picks it up. Now he's running for good yardage across the 30, across the 35, all the way out to the 40.
So that's definitely the biggest play of the night for the Ironmen, and it is a first down. That's the first down since 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Nice 18-yard run. Burns leads Highland Tech 50-8.
Clock now at 3:30. And snap gets away from the quarterback, and he falls on it back at the 29-yard line. So almost all that good work that he did on that run, he's going to lose because the snap rolled past him.
It's a loss of 12 after they gained 18. 2nd and 22. Clock at 3 minutes. After the game, we have our Stamey Funeral Home of Falston post-game show, our James River and Equipment stats and recap of the game, and a bunch of hardware to give out. And this handoff is to Proctor, and he gets
about 2.
Yep, about 2.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 19. Nope, third down and 19.
It looked like they gave him maybe 3. It's a good run by Proctor. Down to 2 minutes and 18 seconds. See if I can get us a few more scores. And
Proctor on that run, and he's going to lose 2 or 3.
Yep, looks like 2.
So 4th down and 22 for Cherryville. And we are down to 1:45 left. And now number 9 is back to punt. And that's Landry Pruitt.
Kings Mountain over Huss 36-6. East Rutherford over Brevard 14-10. Freedom over Chase 56-7. And this ball punted away. And will roll to the Shelby 43.
28-yard punt.
So they may not even get a playoff, Jeff, because
probably not.
Clock's running. It's 56 seconds. Maybe one play. I'm guessing one play. Maybe 2 max, but probably just one. In there is Thurman. Tate and Cuthbertson. And it'll be a knee taken by Thurman. Should be the last play of the game. And that'll do it. Shelby's going to take this one 70-0 to start conference play. That'll move Shelby above 500 on the year to 3-2. It'll drop Cherryville to 1-4. And with that, we will take a 3-minute break. We will come back with our post-game show, sponsored by Stamey Funeral Home of Falston.
Since 1968, Platinum Distributors in Patterson Springs has been serving this area with a full line of automotive products, including oils, transmission fluids, antifreeze, filters, chemicals, parts, and supplies for all types of automobiles and trucks, with many brands to choose from. They sell to individuals or wholesale. Just visit the walk-in counter. Platinum Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive off Highway 180 south of Shelby. Call 704-487-9395 or visit the website at PutnamDistributors.com. Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs, offering quality automotive parts and supplies for over 50 years. The automobile rates have never been better than now at Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency in Shelby. If you're in the market for automobile insurance, now is the time to see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance. Their mission is to help people manage the risk of everyday life and help you recover from the unexpected and realize your dreams. You'll find a friendly staff that will work hard for you and your insurance needs. From auto to home to property, life insurance, and more, see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency, 1671 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Online at reedlindsay.com.
Free gas for a year from Renato Honda in Shelby. Come in and find out the details. Yes, free gas for a year, but that's not all. Renato Honda is the home of the $5,000 test drive. See them for all the details. But that's not all. Get your best deal at Renato Honda, or they will pay you $1,000. Come in for all the details. That's Renato Honda at Renato Auto Mall, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at RenatoHonda.com.
Who better to turn to for life insurance than someone who's already part of your life? Your State Farm agent has been there for everything from your first car.
Hi, this is Steven. My dad's car got a dent.
To your first home.
Hi, this is Steven. You know that hailstorm last night?
So when it comes time for life insurance.
Hi, it's Steven. We had a boy, Stevie Jr.
Turn to somebody who's been there all along. Call your State Farm agent about life insurance today.
See Robin Brackett, State Farm Insurance Agency at 941 East Marion Street in Shelby. Call 704-487-6855.
Don't miss the Larson Stock Up and Sell promotion now through November 1st at the Roundup store in Shelby. Get great mail-in rebates on Larson Storm, security, and screen doors. Spend $150 and get $10 off. Spend $250, get $25 off. Spend $500, get $50 off. Spend $1,000 and get $100 off. All during the Larson Stock Up and Sell promotion. Larson Doors, available at the Roundup store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
It's time for the big game, and Safe Lane Driving School in Shelby wants you to drive safe to cheer your team on. Safe Lane Driving School is owned and operated locally by retired state trooper Philip Glover. Safe Lane Driving School features 30 hours in the classroom and 6 hours behind the wheel. And if you've completed your classwork and are waiting to drive, Safe Lane can help with that too. Safe Lane Driving School, 1230 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-481-7808. Online at safelanedrivingschool.com. Stay safe and start driving today.
Sizzle & Son Paint and Body Shop wishes all Cleveland County High School football teams a successful season. A local family-owned business for 26 years, Sizzle & Son offers auto and truck body repair and painting, motorcycle refinishing, and dent removal. They're known for the quality of their work, their experienced staff, and their dedication to customers. In their own words, we work for our customers, not for the insurance companies. We have your best interest in mind. Call 704-730-0050 or stop by 2027 Shelby Road, Kings Mountain. They're there when you need them.
Don't get hosed on your hydraulic hose connections. See the hose man, Charles Cabinets at Shelby Auto Parts, your CarQuest Auto Parts store. They do all types of hydraulic hose connections, including hoses for heavy equipment. Hydraulic hoses available in metric or standard fittings. And pick up your interstate batteries for your lawnmower, tractor, and heavy equipment, plus filters too, and they carry air gas. See Shelby Auto Parts, 409 North Washington Street in Shelby, open 7:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. Call 704-482-2468 for Shelby Auto Parts. Now's a great time to pay a visit to Shelby Hardware. Keep cool with an electric or crank ice cream freezer. You'll find all kinds of fans, including box fans. See the line of sunglasses and straw garden hats. Shelby Hardware has battery-powered Milwaukee tools, also Echo Power tools, canning jars, and supplies. Also yard flags and birdseed, all birdseed now half price. Take a look at the Lodge cookware and fish fryers. That's Shelby Hardware, 502 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
Nobody does it better.
Yes, when it comes to real estate, nobody does it better than Sherry Horn of Sherry Horn Real Estate. Sherry was voted the best real estate agent and best real estate office in Cleveland County. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, talk with Sherry Horn at Sherry Horn Real Estate. Call 704-915-5450 or visit our website at soldbysherry.com. And like her on Facebook too, and you'll see why nobody does it better. Prices have been slashed. All vehicles have been reduced at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Come in and make them an offer. Really, make them an offer. No reasonable offer will be refused, and you can become one of their satisfied customers. On the lot now, Toyota Camrys, Hyundai Santa Fe's, Mercedes-Benz, Audis, Hondas, Cadillacs, and more. The time has never been better to buy than right now at S&R Auto Sales. 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Online at srautosales.com. Like them on Facebook too. They are the home of the satisfied customer.
All right, time now for our Stamey Funeral Home of Falston Stadium postgame show, and I'm going to turn it over to Jeff for our James River Equipment recap of the game.
Recap of the game, again sponsored by James River Equipment. With 7:04 left in the first quarter, J.J. Williams hauled in an 87-yard touchdown pass from Land Farmer. Jose Lopez's point after made it 7-0 Shelby. With 2:59 left in the first quarter, Tristan Tate, 9-yard touchdown run. Lopez's point after made it 14-0 Shelby. With 44 seconds left in the first quarter, Land Farmer had a 6-yard touchdown run. Point after was no good. Shelby led 20-0 at the end of the first quarter. With 10:48 left in the second quarter, there was a blocked punt out of the back of the end zone for a safety. Shelby led 22-0. With 9:52 left in the second quarter, Emmanuel Collins, a 73-yard touchdown pass from Farmer. Lopez's point made it 29-0 Shelby. With 6:25 left in the second quarter, Tyler Morgan, a 58-yard touchdown pass from Farmer. Lopez's point after made it 36-0. With 3:53 left in the second quarter, Majay Thompson, a 48-yard touchdown pass from Farmer. Lopez's point after made it 43-0. With 3:23 left in the second quarter, Jalen Tate, a 50-yard touchdown run. Lopez's point after made it 50-0. With 1:29 left in the first half, Tristan Tate, a 22-yard touchdown run. Extra point was no good. Shelby led at halftime 56-0. With a running clock the entire second half, Shelby got the ball and scored with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Nick Norris, a 12-yard touchdown run. Lopez's point after made it 63-0 Shelby. And then with 20 seconds left in the third quarter, Khalil Foster, a 42-yard touchdown pass from Kendrick Raper. Lopez's point after 70-0. So Shelby wins by a score of 70-0. Shelby had 7 first downs for the night. They recovered a fumble. They had an intercepted pass and turned the ball over only one time with the reserves back in the fourth quarter. Cherryville got 3 first downs for the game, and again, total domination by Shelby, 70-0.
Yeah, let's take a look at the stats for the ball game. We'll start first with Cherryville. Quarterback Andron Patterson was 5 of 9 for -4 yards and 2 interceptions. Jaden Adams caught 4 passes for -6. Makai Caldwell had 1 catch for 2 yards. Leading rusher was actually Javarius McElhaney on the first play of the game. He had 1 carry for 7 yards. Elijah Proctor also had 5 carries for 2 yards. And then everything else is negative. Jaden Adams, 1 carry for -1. Jackson Hefner, 5 carries for -2. Jackson Mayhew, 6 carries for -11. Andron Patterson, 12 carries for -35 and a lost fumble. So 30 carries for -40 yards and -4 passing for -44 total. And the Shelby defense had 22 sacks or tackles for loss. For the Golden Lions, passing, Land Farmer was 6 of 7 for 312 yards, 4 touchdowns. That was all in the first half. Kendrick Raper came in the second half with 2 for 2 for 58 yards and a touchdown. So combined 8 for 9 for 370 yards, 5 touchdowns. Tristan Tate had 5 carries, 56 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nick Norris had 2 carries, 25 yards and a touchdown. Land Farmer had 2 carries, 18 yards and a touchdown. Kendrick Raper had 2 carries, 9 yards. Jalen Tate, 2 carries, 55 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Tate, 1 carry for -4. Ashton McCombs, 1 carry for 3 yards and a lost fumble. Tykerian Cuthbertson, 2 carries for 20 yards. That's added up. That's 17 carries, 182 yards, 5 touchdowns. Receiving, Khalil Foster, 1 catch, 42 yards and a touchdown. Majay Thompson, 2 catches, 64 yards and a touchdown. Calvin Ramseur, 1 catch, 30 yards. J.J. Williams, 1 catch, 87 yards and a touchdown. Cole Wakefield, 1 catch, 16 yards. Emmanuel Collins, 1 catch, 73 yards and a touchdown. And Tyler Morgan, 1 catch, 58 yards and a touchdown. So Shelby with 370 passing, 182 rushing, 552 total.
And what was the total yardage for Cherryville?
-44.
So they end up with they gained 7 yards in the second half.
Yep.
And Shelby gained 111 yards in the second half. Well, again, it was a dominant performance by Shelby, and you got to give some credit to the Cherryville team. They didn't lay down, played as hard as they could, but it's just a game where Shelby is just a whole lot better than Cherryville. And so the final score was 70-0, and time to hand out a little hardware. We've got our Cool Air Play of the Game, sponsored by Shelby Heating and Air of Shelby, and we decided it's probably Shelby's first offensive play. Shelby had the ball on their own 13-yard line, 1st and 10, and J.J. Williams hauled in an 87-yard touchdown pass from Land Farmer. Jose Lopez's point after made it 7-0, and they never looked back after that point.
Yeah, he made it was a nice catch and
it was
throw and catch, but then he broke a tackle somewhere around the 50 and then outraced the defense, and you were like, okay, it's gonna be that kind of game where they were breaking a lot of tackles, and like you said, at that point it was over with already, and and that was our Cool Air play of the game, sponsored by Shelby Heating and Air.
So, Brent, who is our Marburger Chevrolet of Shelby offensive player of the game?
So, offensive player of the game, I kind of like J.J. Williams just for that catch. There were so many guys that had a catch and a touchdown, but he had the longest one and he had the first one, and that kind of set the tone for the game. So I kind of like
all right,
giving it to J.J. Williams.
All right, our defensive player of the game, sponsored by Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Shelby. It's got to be the defensive line. And I know it's strange. Like, what do you mean defensive line? I mean, every time that the Cherryville quarterback got his hands on the ball, he was running for his life, or every time he handed it off, the running back was being hit 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And so let's name some of those defensive linemen. I mean, we got number 10, Noah Gartner.
You got 88, Keelan Tate. You got 54, Chris Allison. You got 45, Killius Hunt. You got 56, Dominic Woody. You got 55, Nidrian Wood. 59, Justin Ross. And then late in the game, 74, Kendall Smith came in. So 24, Tyson Williams. But it started with those first couple of names that we mentioned.
So a dominant performance by that Shelby defensive line.
Absolutely. Now for our overall player of the game, sponsored by S&R Auto Sales.
It's got to be Land Farmer. I mean, he was just in for the first half. He threw the ball 7 times. He completed 6 of them for 312 yards and 4 touchdowns. So again, he averaged 52 yards per reception.
Yeah.
And his throws were really good. Yeah. And also, let's not forget, he had a couple of nice runs, and he ran for a touchdown.
Yeah, so he had 18 yards rushing and a touchdown. So 330 yards all in the first half, and accounted for 5 touchdowns. Land Farmer, our S&R Auto Sales overall player of the game. What's going on next week? Shelby
is going to host Thomas Jefferson. And Thomas Jefferson was also 2-2. They played at Bessemer City, and we don't have a score for Thomas Jefferson Bessemer City yet.
And Cherryville will travel to East Gaston. Let's see if I can find a couple of 1A scores here. So I may not have it on this app if people haven't turned it in.
But we'll be ready to tell you next week about Thomas Jefferson. Again, we're doing all the Shelby games this year, and I'm excited to do that with you, Brent. And so Shelby will be back at home. It's been a while since they've been at home. I mean, their first 2 games were home, and then their next 3 were away. So now we'll be heading back to the George Blount Memorial Stadium, Pearlie Allen Field, and welcoming the Thomas Jefferson Griffins.
Yep, that'll be next Friday night. And again, Cherryville travels to East Gaston. Shelby will then host Highland Tech the following week. I was trying to look for some area scores, but I'd rather just get you over to the postgame show.
Yeah, might as well do that.
Where you guys can call in. I know Crest is leading, Kings Mountain's leading. I think Burns is a final, 56-8 over Highland Tech. And that'll do it here from Cherryville High School's Rudisville Stadium. For Jeff Jones, this is Brent Pasco. Final score, Shelby 70, Cherryville nothing here on this WestEndSales.com broadcast.